Hmm.
Hey everyone! And you can all
Hey.
hear me. This is the Pyramid stream, which is the stream where I get to try and kill everybody.
But you've only succeeded once.
I've only succeeded once, that is very true.
But I got
And
better.
you did get better, thanks to the guy crystal around your neck.
Yeah.
Awesome. So I can hear someone else's.
Yeah, the
That
stream
was
is
me.
coming
I
back
fixed
through.
it.
Yeah.
I fixed it. Sorry.
Someone's watching the stream. Yes. Welcome everybody. Would everybody like to introduce themselves? Let's go with Andrew.
Hi, I'm Andrew. I play the barbarian Garner, and last week I had a lot of trouble getting my less battle-hardened teammates to engage in glorious conflict with a fire spirit, but we got there in the end. It took 3 hours, but we got there.
Andrew and Kate are in the wrong boxes apparently.
So,
Yeah. Oh, I'm not Garner. I'm Andrew. I'm playing Alid.
I'm gonna. Ooh.
oh, now everyone's wrong.
Oh no!
I am Andrew. I'm playing Valdry now. I am a shape.
Awesome. Well, since this is kind of a bit mucked up, Kate, would you like to introduce yourself now that you're back with us? We missed you.
Hey. I'm Kate. I'm playing Alice, who is a half-elf ranger in the pyramid looking for his dad. So far, he has not found his dad. He has only found trauma and weird fungus things that try to kill him. He
Teammates.
and also lovely bonding with his wonderful teammates who he loves and
Claire.
tries to save with the bunny.
Yes. Claire Cat has asked who's with Kate. Would you like to explain your background for the viewers?
It's a pun.
I wonder if people recognize who this is.
I knew right away.
Essentially, she has the same background as Andrew.
Yeah. Yeah, Andrew has a blurred background. Kate has a blur in her background.
It is the musical stream, is it not?
It is. It's very true. It is the musical stream. Yeah. Yeah, the LBs get it now. Great. To be fair, I had to ask because I didn't realise that was blur. So if anyone else is feeling a bit like, oh, I didn't realise that was blur, then you're not alone. So anyway, Brian.
Hello, I'm Brian, and I play a Nyarin, the Bard, who is trying to inspire others to be sneaky bastards who don't have to engage the flaming hotness. But then I did, because we had to.
Yeah.
So I should listen to Garner more. But
Sometimes
Yes.
Garnet is right.
sometimes Garner is right. And,
It seems more often than not.
You guys trust in your entirely too much.
Mhm.
Entirely.
So far, you've kissed a siren and been drowned, and you have started a fight with an NPC group in the only way I said in my head that would start a fight with the NPC group. Yeah.
And I hideously laughed the fire elemental and said, "Quick, run!"
Yeah.
So I might need to rethink my decision-making paradigms for this character.
Mhm.
So
Problem
there's
is,
that.
your character is very convincing.
He is, because I also convinced another character that a token that appeared in a crystal magically disappeared when I sleight-of-handed it into my pocket. Siren and I liked it. Yes. Same about the whole time thing.
Shame about that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm. All right. David.
Sorry.
Hi, I'm David, and I play Valdry, who is currently being gullible, I believe. Um,
Also a rock gnome.
He is a rock
Artificer.
gnome artificer, currently trying to work out how the pyramid works and making little cannons. I think he still has his cannon around, actually.
How long does the cannon last?
An hour.
Oh, okay, well, you probably do still have the cannon around for a bit longer then. Awesome. And Bear. We should make
I'm
you a little
Bear.
token.
Cannon token.
Yeah, we should make a cannon token.
Mm.
Remind
Yeah,
me.
we should ask the graphic designer who does that.
Yeah.
Oh wait, David,
Would you
could
like
you
to make a cannon token for your cannon?
Where's my list?
Because we also need spiritual weapons.
We do. I want a silver fox, please, for Story Squires.
Yeah.
And a feather?
And a
And a
feather.
feather.
Yeah.
And a snowflake.
And a snowflake.
Yes, I forgot you have a snowflake for this one.
A cat cannon token. No, it's a puppy cannon? Sad puppy cannon. That was an old joke in our friendship group. We used to talk about having sad puppy cannons.
Oh yeah.
Cannons that shot sad puppies.
Yeah. I have now unconsciously written cat cannon onto my list. So it's a cat cannon.
But should I finish introducing myself?
Yes, that's probably a good idea. Sorry, Bear. Go ahead.
I'm Bear. I play Felicia. She's a tiefling cleric who is trying to be good, even though she's not sure what is good. She only knows what the book, her holy book says about what is good. So she follows those rules.
Apparently, it was Mokan's book. Was that
It
dropped
says
into the last stream?
It does say Mokan had that book, yes.
Awesome.
And that he liked feathers, because I think the room most of us are in right now
It has feathers on
is
the
full of feathers.
Yeah.
So Felicia has picked up a feather. I don't know if I
believe
said
you
that last
traded. I
time.
believe you traded your feather for Alev's feather on the statue, because
Yeah.
Alev's feather was used to weigh the scales. And hello, chat. Oh, I haven't introduced myself. I'm Jess, and I'm running the pyramid, which is our mega dungeon of death. Everyone in the chat. Hello, Castellum. Hello, Claire Cat. Hello, Chaotic Bifector. Everyone else is new. Elbies. Hey, Elbies. I think everyone else is us. It's hard to tell. Lots of people. And the Elbies have said that it's canon that there will be a cat cannon. And if it dances, will it be the cat doing the can in on the cannon?
Only if it cannon.
To the pungeon with all of you. Yeah. So last time on the pyramid, you finally.
Sorry, does the pyramid have a pungent level?
Does the pyramid have a pungeon level? You're going to find out. I think it needs one now. Is this level where everyone speaks in puns? It's going to take me ages to plan. Maybe. We'll see. If we have a stream on April the 1st, maybe?
An up calendar for April 1st, 2022.
Future goals. All future goals.
Right. Previously, on the pyramid, you finally managed to get off the previous floor, which was meant to be a safe floor in which you just rested, shopped, and then continued on your way. But you managed to pick a fight with an NPC group. And then rested again, at which point I believe the pyramid landed. So the pyramid is now landed somewhere else. And stationary once more. And then you finally went up the stairs and you found the floor you're on now, where there are multiple 15-foot by 15-foot rooms. And you are trying to work your way through them. And I believe you have stuck a feather on some weighing scales and a statue. You have fought a fire elemental, which got you a red key. And you've just found some crystals, which I think you have broken up. And some tokens. Or a token.
A token.
You found...
And I
You found 2 tokens.
believe there's one of the doors has a picture of the floor on where we need to stand on it.
Yes, the door here has
that's
a picture
right.
on that I can... There you go.
Ooh.
I believe you can now all see that. That is what is on that door.
Right. So, do you think we need to... Okay. Right. Looking at the pattern on this door, perhaps we should try standing on those tiles on the floor. Coordination, so that we put our feet where it might look as if we were in this pattern.
Valdry's just going to walk to that one.
Okay.
But there's 5 squares and only 4 of us.
There's a rabbit.
No, there's
There's also 5 of us.
Yeah. Ghana doesn't count himself when doing math.
I have no idea. We're too big for the little squares.
Yeah.
Aw, I will allow you to specify which one you're standing on.
I'm standing on the right one.
I'm studying on this one.
I think someone needs to go there.
Is that...
That's interesting. Nothing happens.
Oh.
Son of a...
You might have to think about what you're looking at a little more closely.
We're looking at a door. Can Felicia roll for some sort of
flip
intelligence?
around.
Which way?
Think
Would you
which
like
way
to-
you'd be looking.
Would you like to go clockwise or anti-clockwise?
Oh.
So, invert.
Oh.
Everyone invert to start. Like, just.
I'm
I'll
looking
come
down
here.
at the moment.
Wait, what?
So,
Your
Alan-
characters would be looking south
Okay.
so
when they see
Valdry,
this.
if you come down here to this square. No,
Oops.
that was too many.
There you go. Now that works.
Yeah.
Aha! There we
Because
are.
you'd be looking at the door to the south. So the top of the room, when you're looking at the south of the door, is actually the bottom of the room.
Right.
Fair enough.
Because you'd be facing south.
There we go.
that
Good
make
job
sense?
someone told Felicia what to do, because she rolled a 5 on intelligence.
Yes. I'm so glad.
Your characters would know that because your characters would be looking at that wall. It's a kind of difficult perspective because of the map, which is why I was like, I'm just going to tell you that that's what your characters would actually think. They wouldn't be trying to put the top of the room at the top of the room. You wouldn't think this was the top of the room because you'd be looking in a completely other direction. You'd realize that this is the top of the room.
Aha! There, we've done it. We're in the right place.
Awesome.
What happens?
I believe that door opens, but I will just check my notes.
Nothing
Ceiling
happened.
starts to come in.
All 4 of those panels fall out and we end up in the room below.
No, and the door does open, it's fine.
Yay!
Let me just get the reveal button.
Bazinga, nothing happened.
The floor turns into balls and up pops a Sheldon.
Right, you now have access to the room beyond. Let me find my description for it. No, not that one. That one. Okay. This is another what appears to be an empty room, except on which wall? I'll go away notes. On the east wall, there are what look like 4 sort of sockets, like that big, each one dotted across the room.
Oh.
And sort of sitting against the wall are large wooden shapes, and there are 4 of them, and each one of them has a little wooden thing on the back that would slot into those sockets, and each one has an O'Hare on it, one of 4 different colors: a silver one, a brown, a gold, and a black. Do any of you understand Dwarvish?
Not it.
Nope.
Nope.
Yes. Yes. Apparently I do.
Okay, in that case, Alev, I will whisper to you. How do I whisper to Alev?
It's a little bit blurry.
Forward
but I
slash
think you know
W.
it.
But I would
Uh,
like to point out that I learnt Dwarvish from like Dwarvish picture books.
That's fine.
So it's just like, this is the rune for A. A. Oh, sorry.
I'm just
It's
going to
forward
tell
slash
you,
W,
and then
then the
at.
name is forward slash W Kate, and then
Do I need
whatever
an
you
at
want.
Kate or just Kate?
No, just Kate. I think it should
Okay.
come up as an option.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Oh, Whisper play all characters, so you can do Aleph as well. Now I'm curious.
Curious, sir, curious.
David, currently Aleph is not Kate on the stream.
What? Oh, have I not changed the thing back? Oh. Yeah, you're currently not Kate. Let me correct that.
It's a bunny recharging station. Is it one of those? Is it one of those Duracell adverts?
Totally, it's exactly what it is. So
Right.
yeah, have you
Okay.
got the whisper on the chat, Kate?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. So the words above the sockets read from soonest to latest.
And there's a silver one, a brown, a gold, and a black.
We have to remember. Can we do a history check to see how well we remember this?
You can do history checks, yes, if you like to see how well you might remember.
Can I get an advantage because I have a notebook with pictures of them?
Yes.
Um,
Felicia remembers nothing other than she's seen a silver one. Bowdry pretty much just smashes it out of the park. Okay, Bowdry, you're going to remember that you saw a black one first.
So, on page
the
2, I have a black picture.
Yeah. And then when you fought the pirate, he had a brown one on a leash. And then
Then we saw
the
the
silver
one.
one came running out of the thing. You are
Quick
going to remember
fella!
that.
Cool. And this is why I draw things, people.
Felicia whispered, so his skill is actually useful for once.
Yeah. Bowdry totally owned that puzzle because he drew them.
Saspiration Felicia.
So, are you...
Valdry's going to make a note. I have a list.
I checked it twice.
I'm going to actually step in the room
Okay.
and do a perception check.
Okay.
And I'm going to look specifically to see if there are locks on either of those doors.
The other two doors? Yes, because I
And-
didn't actually describe the other two doors, did I?
Nope.
Okay. The south door is locked and has a blue keyhole. And the west door, you cannot see a lock or a handle on it, but it has a little picture of a bunny on it.
Bunny
Right.
door.
Bunny door. Bunado.
But maybe the things with the bunnies open the bunny door.
And
Right.
so which
But
door
does
was
this
that?
mean
Sorry?
you've yet to meet a gold rabbit? Will it be the Cadbury caramel rabbit by any chance? Yes, it will now be, because that's my favourite. I love Cadbury's caramel. It's not good for me because it's far too much milk, but I love Cadbury caramel.
I have a bar of
Right, anyway,
caramel
sorry.
downstairs.
Oh, don't tell me that. I realised yesterday I had none in the house, and I was like, dude, I just really want some Cadbury's caramel right now.
Oh.
Anyway, carry on.
Which door was the bunny door?
West.
And the south door had nothing on it?
Had a blue keyhole on it.
Blue key.
Blue keyhole.
Will you take the blue key or the red key?
We
What
have
about
a
the-
blue key.
No, you have a red key.
You have a red key.
Got a red key.
You found
So-
another door with a blue key.
Another door.
You found
with a-
two doors with a blue
Was
key.
this one the
I
blue
think.
key?
Yes.
Should we mark it?
I don't know. I'm telling you for now because you've not had many rooms to forget. So I think your players,
Okay.
your characters would remember even if you have forgotten. But that is probably the last time I will tell you what you found in what room.
I've no idea what's going on.
Someone's writing blue.
Someone's written it on the map.
I had, yes, thank you.
Can someone write blue on here? Whoever wrote blue.
Oh, somebody scribbled.
I put it in the wrong place.
Put it in the wrong place.
Oh,
That really looks like you've just drawn a penis rather than a
yeah.
bee.
I was like, Brian,
The elf
what?
has
Disappeared.
forgotten all the fire elemental
I have
shenanigans.
I've not forgotten the shenanigans. I just forgot.
Yeah. Is this the Valdry? Is this the quality of your drawing? You're actually just drawing penises.
As I said, I have a list.
It's like little stick figures of animals and then these huge penises on them.
Here's the rabbit. It's got a nose.
Quicksilver's just gonna
So,
look at Valdry.
David is actually going to do some drawings as Valdry. We're going to put them into like an art album, and at some point you're going to be able to buy this as merch.
Yay.
Maybe he can do the album cover for
Wait, what?
album.
For the album, yeah, Valdry could do the cover art for the album, the pyramid album. Right. Anyway,
Could we add inspiration for Valdry for marking the doors?
yes, Valdry can have inspiration for marking the doors.
Oh, I've changed.
And solving the puzzle as well.
And for realizing that he'd drawn the animals and therefore knew what order you'd seen them in.
Right, now, do we need to do something to interact with these things?
Should
So
we?
that we can open a door?
Should we attempt to put them in order?
Yep.
Yes.
So from left to right? Black,
Yeah.
brown, silver, gold.
Yep. The door opens.
Aha!
Yay.
Well done,
Nicely.
Valdry.
Done. Right. Let's find my notes.
You're Xing yourself.
Valdry eliminated himself.
Oh dear. Would you like me to put Valdry back?
It's alright.
Put Valdry back. Alright, this next room is also empty. Oh. Have I? Oh no, it's okay. I have done this one. This one has, if I remember it rightly. Hold on. Brain notes. Right. The door to the south is locked, but has a red keyhole. The door to the west
Valdry.
has a picture on it, but the picture is broken into 8 pieces, and it doesn't seem to be in the right order.
Is this our reward?
Yeah. Yeah. Would you like to see the? Would you like to see the door to the west?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. In that case, I hope this will work.
Ah,
Oh,
yes.
I've
Oh.
changed screen.
Oh. Oh.
You have
Ha
this
ha ha!
on the door.
Ha ha ha! I love these puzzles.
It's a tile puzzle, and you've got to slide it around to get
Are
the
we
picture the
able
right way.
to manipulate
You
it?
oh, I don't know if you can manipulate it. That's a good, really good
I'm
point.
gonna try already. Garner's already going at it, but
Right.
I can't.
No,
click.
it's okay. I can make it so that you can. Just give me a moment. I may have forgotten that bit.
Mm.
Let me select them all.
Yeah.
I vote we have one person
Oh,
control.
Right. Would you like me to give one of you control?
Valdry for season 2.
Would you like me to give one of you control?
I mean, Garner's going to be excited by this one because it's picture based and there's no words involved.
It's actually easier for me.
I don't know how good I am at these, but I do get
Right.
excited by these in real life, but I know they take me a while. So I want to volunteer, but I know you're going to be here for a day or so. Do you have the key for the south door? Could I just work on this while you guys work on the south door?
not easily because we are all on the same picture.
I would have to split the players
Don't
and move some of you back, and then it would also split what the stream could see, so it would make it very complicated.
don't worry.
Okay.
We
Right,
will,
I think
we'll give
you should now have
encouragement.
you should now all be able to move the tokens.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're only able to move it like on the.
Yes, like if it was a sliding puzzle.
Oh,
Don't no, careful.
right, here we go. Now we're screwed. I think we do need only one person to be in charge, and then maybe someone says where to go. Otherwise, we are going to just
Yes.
move things.
Do you want
On
to
our
nominate
own.
a person to?
Right, I'm going to nominate myself to move things because Garner. I am fascinated by this. Garner's fascinated by this. If it looks like I'm really stuck, people can tell me what to do.
Okay.
I think that middle bit needs to go down.
I love these things as bad as I am with them.
I'm
The middle
terrible at
one
them, so I
needs to go
suggest nothing.
down.
Right, so you
And then
should
that
go
will
cycle
connect.
around and then cycle to the other side and then go around in circles.
Oh, this one needs to
Moving
go
the
up. So that
pictures.
goes there, down, down, across, up, up. Yeah, so that's where that should be. That is a reflection. Is that the reflection on the lake, Bose?
Yes, that
Yeah.
would be the bottom.
Yeah, so
it
those
was
need to be on the bottom row. So and that needs to be on the bottom row as
just what-
well in a minute. So if we go down, across, up, across, get this one down, up, across.
Well, while this is happening, can I do a cantrip called Guidance, which is one winning creature before the spell ends can add a d4 to their ability check if they want to, like get help from the DM or something. Or the
I
pyramid.
can't help you with this because I suck at these puzzles, so you're on your own.
As in, I'm thinking maybe
That's gonna
as a
go
DM,
Mhm.
you could swap to or something to make it slightly easier.
No. No, you're on your own.
Okay.
I can't think. The one thing I can't figure out with these reflections,
Bottom two are the wrong way around.
I can see
Yeah.
that this one goes under there because that's the line. I don't know where that one goes, but because there has to be two by there.
The one on the right goes on the left.
Yeah.
I will tell you that
They need to
the square on the very right bottom doesn't actually have one. So
So this one?
On the very
the
right
right,
bottom.
the
that
right,
one.
this here, there shouldn't be a that's your empty
Yeah.
space.
So these
Okay.
two, those two need to be swapped.
So that means the one in the middle at the moment should be on the far right.
No, it goes where it is.
No, it can't because that one, the one
That
beneath
one
it.
goes there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the one
this-
beneath
Oh no,
this
actually,
one,
no. I'm actually sorry. No, you're right. This is this blank space. This is
Yeah,
the blank
Oh.
space.
that's what I meant because you were saying right, but
Sorry.
that
Yep.
one
No.
has to be the blank space for that one. So
Claire
Except
Cat.
that corner there is that corner there.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, that corner there
Yeah.
is that corner, but that means everything has to go over.
Claire
So that
Cat
means
has said, hold on a moment, there's only two bottom pieces, so start with the top.
Yeah.
yeah, that makes sense. So if we get all the top pieces up, so
Sorry,
that'll go.
this is-
That'll go by there, and we'll just try and get it back up. Oh, who? That's annoying. No.
That's actually fine. If you now spin those anti-clockwise.
I can't spin them though because I can only go into blank spaces.
Well, this
so...
one to that one, and that one to that one. Oh, I can't do it. This one, left. Clockwise or anti-clockwise. Basically, you need to get this one and this one in the right order inside this top right square.
Yes, but I can't. I need to get that one up there first.
Yeah,
So
sorry, when I said spin, I mean rotate the 3 around that square. So this one up. And then this one this way.
Oh.
Oh.
Sorry.
No, no, no.
I'm just watching because this fascinates me because I don't think I've ever resolved one of these.
this one, That needs to go there like that.
No,
That one-
you're right. You're right. Put it back.
Yeah, but now
The
they're
top
out
one.
on the top layer.
Are
But
they?
that's fine,
That's
because
fine,
yeah,
but
they are out.
they
of
are,
order on
yeah.
top there.
Yeah, so they need to rotate round, so that one can go over to the far left now.
Yeah, but if you just
So-
rotate the whole top, take it all around.
Yeah, it all
So-
needs to go around though. So
Here, may I for a second?
Yeah.
go on.
I wonder if there's a way to snap the grid.
I'm meeting them up for you as you go.
Damn it. Hang on. Sorry.
Right, hold on. Let me back this out a sec. Can I take a back over?
Oh, there it is. I'm sorry.
think- Stop it! I'm meeting it up.
Oh, the temptation.
Well, actually, hold on. Can I take over again for a sec?
Yeah, go ahead.
So leave that one where, yeah, but leave that one there. We'll just put this one up here just for a moment. Move this one, this one, this one. Now this one's in the right place, and then go across, up,
Yeah. That's what I was trying.
across, there,
Hey.
There you go.
Woo!
Nicely done.
and then for the next bit, it's there, there, down,
I would.
across. Across. We need to keep going on this side. Oh, so that one needs to go like that. Even though that
They-
doesn't match up,
They need to go.
because where does that red come from? Because that's still
That one was
Move
in
it
the
back.
right place.
Move it back.
So
Move
both
it
of these
back.
two.
Move it back.
Both go to the right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those.
And then that,
that means
goes-
that one has to go by there then, because
Yeah.
that's where.
Yeah.
Okay, so that means that this bit. Hold on, I think I've got it now. That goes up there, down, down, over. No, because that.
No, you just keep cycling that.
Yeah, but then I have to move this one back down again, and we end up in a loop again where that goes.
Well,
So now I can't get them back into the.
right.
Either one in the thing, it needs to go.
You have to.
Unless I go like. Yeah,
And
these
then
four are
do
just going
all
to keep
six.
rotating wrongly.
But don't do 4. Do 6. So like
So
cycle
move that one down.
and then over.
Hold on.
Up.
Yeah.
And then- no, go up. And this goes over. This comes down. This goes over. This comes up. This
Yeah.
goes over. That goes there.
Nicely done.
Very
Yay.
nice.
Awesome.
Ghana feels like he contributed to puzzles. That's rare.
Nicely done, guys. All right, you complete that one.
That was awesome.
Aha!
Does Ghana have inspiration now?
I think we should give
Well
Ghana
done.
inspiration for that, for being keen to do it, even though his
Yeah.
character would have struggled, and Anurin for helping.
Even though his player would have struggled. Player and Ghana struggling.
Right. That was the Westall, wasn't it? Let me just check.
Right. Theoretically, we're not the smartest people in this party
Okay.
at all.
So a door
This
handle
one-
grows out where you,
In
in the
gap
blank
of the
space,
puzzle?
in the blank, yeah. Once you've completed it,
I opened the door.
you open the door. Okay.
This is a red key down here?
That is a red
Sure.
key. Hold
Doesn't
on.
matter. I solved the puzzle. I'm opening the door straight away. Doesn't matter what
That's
else.
fine.
It's only the door.
Right.
All right.
So
You have-
should Valdry write red on the other door?
Yes.
You do have a
So,
better key.
just so that everyone is aware, if Ghana hadn't made you keep fighting the fire elemental and you had chucked the key back and then managed to flee, you'd now be having to go back to fight the fire elemental again to get the red key to get through.
At
the
full
puzzle.
health.
Just so you're all aware.
Listen to him.
So Ghana was right to carry on fighting the fire elemental. Just so that you know. Anyway, the next room is not empty.
Oh.
Over the north door, there is what appears to be a sort of like a suit of armor, but it's not like a complete full set of armor, and it seems to be floating, and there are gaps. So there's nothing in it. It's just a floating suit of armor over the door with a helmet and a breastplate and greaves and boots.
Valtry's going to take out his
whatever the arm
notebook
guards
and
are.
start drawing.
Okay. It's slightly rusted.
Right.
It's an old suit of armor.
And it's blocking a door, is it?
It's just standing in front of the door, yeah.
And is there another door to the left of it?
Yes, there is another door also to the west, and it's just a blank closed door.
Can I try that door first?
You can't do anything with that door. Garner, have you gone and stood right in front of the suit of armor?
Yes.
Okay, as soon as you stand right in front of it, it kind of comes to life, and it moves slightly, and then in a pretty voice it says, "Hello, adventurers. If you wish to pass me, answer my riddle. It can
Oh.
pierce armor and destroy swords with just a rub, but it is harmless. What is it?"
Say that again?
It can pierce armor and destroy swords with just a rub, but it is harmless. What is it?
Pierce armor. Could you type it in the chat, maybe in the
Yeah.
Twitch chat or
I
something?
will type it in the...
Garner is going to lean into Anurin so that this doesn't become an accepted answer and is going to say, destroys armor and weapons with just a rub. That sounds like me in rage mode. But I'm whispering that
Yes.
specifically to Anurin, so that I'm stating that so that's not an answer.
Okay.
And I'll whisper back to him, are we sure it's not a penis?
Destroyed sword.
Right.
Felicia will turn to Anurin and say, "You're good with words. Surely you know the answer to this."
It's not Steve, is it?
Did you say Steve?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can pierce armor.
Would you guys like to do intelligence checks and things like that?
I got a 14 earlier, as in just before you put the riddle up.
And you're in.
Ha ha!
You're aware that the suit of armor in front of you is very rusted.
Well, I was going to say rust.
I was going to say
That was
water.
actually the first
but-
thing I was going to say. I just thought it sounded not correct. I will
Maybe you should
say
trust
to the
yourself.
suit of armor, it appears as if your armor has been pierced by rust.
It will nod with a bit of a clank. And then
The wholesome answer, sorry, is love.
showing the wholesome answer is love. Aww.
Oh.
It steps aside. And gosh, you're getting through these rooms really quick today. The next door opens.
Right. I
After
will
telling me it would take you ages, now you have another door open. Hold on. Notes.
It feels very familiar, this room.
Right. It's an empty room.
Hey.
It has one
Or
door
is it?
just to the west, and it has a 5 on it.
Right. All of you stand back for a moment. I detect some foul wizardry. No, Felicia. Come back. Stay in this room here. I shall handle this. Please.
Felicia's confused. She's going to stay over here.
Do you think you need to knock on it 5 times?
Well, there is a secret in the Bardic College that I cannot cannot share aloud, for I shall not break my sacred vows to my college. But I have an answer to how this may become.
Valdre's just gonna roll insight. Okay.
So, Felicia, if you would step out, you're making me nervous.
While Anuin's doing that, Garner's going to say, you know what, guys? Okay, we'll let him do this. Give us a moment, and he's going to, because it's the bardic conjuring, he's going to close the door on you, Anuin, and he's going to go to the others and go, right, the bed. Should we just close the door to the south and just leave them up there?
Breaking up a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Back.
I think you're back to
Am I there now?
I think so.
Yeah. Your video's back, so.
Okay, so what was that? How much did you hear?
Said something about closing the door on an urine.
You seem to be suggesting splitting the party, which is probably why you were breaking up.
Oh.
I was going to say just sort of close the door on him and then go down to the red room and just open that door and see what's there while he fiddles about with the top door.
Yes, that's a great idea. Felicia, you should go to the red door.
Felicia's just rolled inside 20 on the urine, and I don't know if she believes him or not.
So I'm... Oh, I also have the red key. Right, here's my deception roll.
Okay.
Ooh,
So Felicia goes,
it's only a
you
19.
sure you do need our help?
Felicia, let me hand you the red key. Go with Ghana. He shall guide you. Keep you safe. I will hand Felicia the red key.
Okay.
So I'll add it to my inventory. If my computer would. Cool. I'll go with Garner.
Yeah, we'll try the red door.
Okay. The red door opens and it reveals this room. So this is another room with another suit of armor over the door to the west. Hold on, let me.
What's the south thing?
Yeah, I'm about to get to that. Where is it? Right. So yeah, there's another suit of armor over the door to the west, and to the south there is sort of this much larger door, but across it has like loads of different pipes running in all sorts of different directions.
Okay.
But some of the pipes are missing, and where there's missing holes out of half of the things there is steam leaking out.
Huh.
It's basically just
hot, you might
missing a
say.
set of pipes. Yeah.
So these are steamy. This is a steamy door.
It's a steamy door.
Are there spare pipes in there?
No.
Yeah.
You might have to look for spare pipes.
I mean, there's a floating suit of armor there. We could craft some pipes.
The floating suit of armor might object to being turned into a set of pipes.
Right.
Before we could
Well,
use-
they were back
I believe
pipes.
Anurin has a reasonable set of pipes.
I do.
Well, let's go back to Anuin while Garner and Felicia figure this out.
Right, so while no one's looking, I'm going to use the 5 key, or the 5 token,
Thing. Yep.
and I'm going to mumble some words that are somewhat gibberish, but also sound really awesome.
Okay.
Perhaps in Sylvan.
Okay. In Elvish.
Well, I have Sylvan. And Elvish.
Okay.
I think. I don't know what language I oh, yes, I have Sylvan and
Okay.
Elvish. So it'll be in Sylvan.
Okay. Good to know.
And I will knock 5 times and put the token in.
Okay. When you knock 5 times, you hear someone call from inside the room. Hello?
Yes. Hello. Awesome person on the other side of this door. Are you in danger?
No danger.
Can you open the door?
No, it only opens if you do the thing with the token.
Right. I will use my conjuration of magic and conjurate what I need. And then I'm going to put the token in.
Okay.
And put it back in my pocket.
You can't if you put the token
Oh,
in
that's
the door.
right, because once it goes in,
it
yeah,
becomes a handle.
right.
Yep.
Okay,
Are you opening the door?
of course.
Okay. You open the door, and you find there are people inside, and they immediately turn to you when you open the door.
What's Valdry doing? And Cal.
And Cal, yeah, one of them is Cal's token.
And the other is Valdry's.
Oh, is it Valdry's? Oh, sorry, I've used Valdry's token. I didn't even realize. That's what I get for throwing this together really hurriedly, because I realized people needed to be in this room at like 7:30. They all tend to look at you, and they all just kind of wave. And the three of them look like they belong to the same order of druids. They are very clearly wearing druids' robes. One is a halfling. This far one is a halfling. This one is a woman, and this is a guy. And they are standing in front of this thing mounted to the wall. And there is this one large vase that has liquid in it up to a line, and lots of more lines along it. And then there are 3 more sort of like pitchers with spouts, and they can be sort of triggered, and then their liquid will tip into the one below. And in the one below is a key.
So,
There's a key sitting in the vase, the clear vase.
what color is that key?
It's just a plain key, but the door to the west has a keyhole.
Right, so I will look at them and say, "Hello, good people. I am a Nyarin the Bard. Perhaps you've heard of me. Doesn't matter, because I am here for you. What has waylaid thee so?"
We think we need to pour the liquid in and get the key out, or something like that. Except we've poured it in till it's full, and then it all splashed out, and it hurt. And you can't put your hand in because that hurts too.
Right.
We think it's something to do with the different amounts. Also, over the door. Sorry, I'm just gonna continue describing this. What room are we in? Sorry, flicking between the notes because there's a lot of them.
Did you say 52?
52. You're in room 52. Where does it say? Right. On the door to the west, there are 3 numbers. It says 9, a 5, and a 3 on the door.
5, 3.
And there are 10 lines on the big bowl-like vase.
What line is the water in now?
2. And the 3 jugs above say 2, 3, and 5 on them.
9, 5, 3, 9, 5. Right. So, how long have you all been here?
About an hour, maybe.
An hour? How did you get through this door? How did you get in this room?
Well, it just sort of eventually the doors just shut. So if you're in a room for a while, you can't go back.
Wait, what?
Right. Just a moment. And I'm going to call back over my shoulder. Friends, we've met more friends. Perhaps you should join us in here.
But there's a piping hot room here.
What are you all going to do?
How friendly are your friends?
They seem quite friendly.
The gnome just waves.
Alan's
He
gonna
looks
wave
he
back.
looks slightly terrified.
Valdry's going to send his cannon in.
The gnome is literally going to jump back and be like, "Whoa."
I'll step in.
It's a cat cannon.
He's still going to raise his hands and be like, "Ah."
Oh, it's all right.
No, no, don't worry. It is for defense. These are my companions, valiant, gallant, full of integrity, intelligence, wit, charm, bravery, courage, magnificence, radiance, vibrance. They are my friends.
The woman is just going to roll her eyes at you.
Alicia will turn around. Do you have other friends then?
Is Quicksilver in the room?
Yes.
Awesome. The second the gnome sees Quicksilver, he's going to get really excited. He's gonna, you managed to tame one of the little silver bunnies. Can I pet it? Please, can I pet it?
I was gonna look to Quicksilver, go. You okay with this?
Have you
Quicksilver's
any
gonna
carrots?
kind of do a shrug.
Vegetables?
If rabbits could shrug and wander over.
Okay. The gnome will pet the bunny. Sorry, what was that? Vegetables?
Right. If any of you have vegetables or carrots, perhaps this is a
Really
time
like
to share.
carrots.
No. But they do point back at the vase thing. So I think the only way we get through that door, and they point to the door, is to get the key out of this thing. I don't suppose any of you have any idea how to do it.
Valdor's just gonna go. I presume you've tried smashing it.
Yes, it hurts. What part of when it overflows or when you put your hand in it hurts is
I don't think Baldry had that bit.
okay.
Valdor,
Thought about
one
shooting
wasn't
it
in the
with
room,
cannon.
and two, you can break something without touching it.
Yes, it's a really big vase of whatever this liquid is.
There's a door. We've got a long distance.
I have arrows.
Does anyone have mage hand?
No.
Does anyone have mage hand? No, I don't think I did.
No, I don't have mage hands.
No one has made that.
Can you describe the thing again? You've got three
Yep.
pipes.
So you've got, no, they're not pipes, they're like pitchers, like jugs.
Yeah.
And one has a 2 on it. I think the next one has 3 and the next one has 5. I will just check that, but I'm pretty sure it's 2, 3, and 5 on the jugs at the top. And then there's a big kind of like a big bowl kind of vase type thing. And it's see-through and it has lines on the outside and it's currently filled up to line number 2. And the key is below all the lines. So even if it went down to say 0, it would the key would still be submerged. And there are 10 lines in total. And then on the door, it says 953.
Then over the pictures, it has what numbers?
2, 3, and 5.
I'm sorry, is there an area to get water from for this to fill it?
The pitchers are full of the liquid.
And is there taps on these pictures?
Yeah.
Is there any?
Well,
way
there's
to
more. They're kind of
remove-
like buttons. You can click a button.
Okay, so
And it'll give you that amount.
Yes.
can we fill it to
Is there
9
any
and
way
see what
to-
happens? So
Right,
add
so if
2
we-
and then
if we
5.
Add a 2 and a 5.
Okay. You're going to do that. Add the 2 and then add the 5.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yep. Okay. It fills up to 9, and the second you get it to 9, it's like something in the background thunks, and it all drains down to 0.
Now
Then we'll
hit
touch
5.
The 5 again.
Okay. And the same thing happens. It gets up to 5, and then it all drains back down to 0.
And then the 3.
Okay, and the same thing happens again. You put it up to 3, but this time, instead of it draining down to 0, it completely empties.
Right. So shall I reach in?
Valdor's just going to go, yes, and take out his notebook.
Oh, do I still have my red handkerchief? No, I burned it up.
You burned that one.
Okay, well that was stupid. Right, I'm just going to reach in bare hand and touch it.
Okay, you pick up a key.
Ha-ha! Huzzah! Look, I have a key.
The little gnome just goes, "You did it! You did it!"
So
Would you
we'll turn
three-
around to them and say, "That took you you've been stuck here for how long?"
Well,
really hope this gnome stays friendly. I don't want to hurt him. He's really cute.
Well, Felicia rolled a 5 intelligence. She wouldn't have known the answer.
Ghana is going to look to the woman who seemed like the most pragmatic of the three of them from the way they were talking before, and he's just going to say, do you three have names? What supplies do you have on you? It might be best to travel in a larger group.
She goes, I'm Arya. And this is what did I name him? Does it even say anything? No, hold on, where's his name? They have names. Where are they?
Good names.
Trenith. And the name's Ned.
Ned.
Ghana's then going to go, I'm Ghana, I'm the muscle. That's Anurin, he's the words. That's Valdry, we don't know. That's Alev, good with a bow, good with taming things.
Looking for my dad. If you've seen him, let me know.
He
Your
has a
dad?
cannon.
My dad.
We've only seen one group, and they got eaten by the fire elemental. And by eaten, I mean, well, burned.
Consumed, you might say.
Yes, that would probably be an accurate description for it.
Well, you got as far as us, and we've got as far as you, so we must be at least somewhat evenly matched for strength and brains. What do you think about joining forces for a bit?
That would work for us. Ned here can heal. I can talk with animals, and Trenith is pretty good with smashing things.
Can I?
Ghana's going to look at Trenith and give a proper solemn fighter's nod.
I just asked, are their robes red by any chance?
No. Their robes are all different colours, but they have the same insignia on the shoulder.
Were there more of you before?
No, just the three of us.
And how are your gems looking?
They are all three of them wearing blue gems, but all three of them are dull.
You should definitely be walking with us then. And then after that, once Garner's happy that we've got new friends and allies, he's going to just say that there is another door to the south with a suit of armor and just fill everyone in on the red door and what he saw there, just so that everyone knows.
Right. What's the insignia on their robes?
It is a sort of like a hawk, but it's just a random druidic group.
Do I recognise it, having been brought up in druid circles?
Maybe? Do you want to do a history check for me?
I mean, is this entirely irrelevant whether I recognise
Completely irrelevant. It's completely irrelevant.
Okay, I won't bother then.
They're being friendly, and they're
Yeah,
not.
they're being friendly. I am happy that we
They
have...
like the idea of joining you.
Yeah.
There is definite friendliness going on.
Oh,
Right.
Could I ask a random question as well? As in Felicia once asked the healers, like, which book do you follow to get the healing powers?
I'm a druid. We don't have books. We heal by nature. Hawk, see? Druidic circle. We channel the forces of nature.
Okay.
It's also got a feather.
Yes.
Your book.
Hawks have feathers. At least every hawk I've seen has feathers.
But I saw a hawk that once did not have feathers. It was nude. It was a bouncer in a pub that I was getting thrown out of. And he was nude because I accidentally did a spell that damaged his clothing and I got beat up.
I would suggest that maybe you don't cast that spell again then, at least not round Arya. She's particularly bothered about people seeing her without her clothes on.
Shan't do that again. I learned from Hawk. And then I also saw a hawk without feathers, but I was eating it.
Garner's going to look at Arya then and go, shall we just continue?
She's going to motion for you guys to go first, and she's going to roll her eyes slightly again at the whole conversation.
Garner's going to open the door.
Awesome. You reveal yet another 15 foot by 15 foot room. Right. Notes.
One of these rooms is going to be bigger, and I'm going to be shocked.
Right.
By 16.
The door to the south has a 1 on it, and the door to the west is just shut and with no lock or anything on it.
I open the door to the south.
It has a 1 on it. Do you have the token? Do you have a token with a 1 on it?
Phew.
I don't
No.
personally, but because I know we've got new friends, I'm going to just shout back. Does anyone have a token with a 1 on it? Or with a... Actually, no, he's going to say...
Actually, no, you wouldn't necessarily know because Anurin has
line
opened the
and
2
a
doors
wiggly.
so far with tokens on.
I wonder what the significance of the one is.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, so actually none of you know what the number means other than that's the point. Anurin does his funky thing. So...
Anurin! Do your bard skills!
Except you don't have a token with a 1 on it.
There is a thing in bardic history which teaches us that the one shall not be done yet. There is danger. Therefore, I believe we should go through the other room before we try to progress through this.
How wonder. Oh no, I'm just scribbling.
Would you like me to delete that for you?
It's alright, it's alright. I can.
Okay.
What's the west side door? What's the west side's door story?
It just can't be opened for some reason. You do not have a good reason that you can see that it can't be opened.
I haven't even tried a strength check on it yet.
You can try a strength check on it if you wish.
No. I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed at this room. I'm annoyed at this entire floor because the only natural 20s I have had all campaign have all come on this floor, and they've all come from doors on which natural 20s have no significance. So no, I'm not going to bother. I'm not going to waste any more of my nat 20 pool on.
Alan's going to knock once on the door that says 1.
Okay. You don't hear a response.
What do you think?
I believe
Talking to the
you
3
already
others.
mentioned that there was
A secret door?
another door, and another suit of armor.
Yeah, there was another suit of armor further down by the red door. We could try
Perhaps,
doubling back.
perhaps we should do that. Come back to this room.
That seems like a suitable plan.
Garner's already off.
Alright.
Right.
New friends, come with you.
Right.
Oh, be careful of the steam in this room, guys. There's pipes which are leaking steam. I'm going to warn everybody before anyone goes in and hurts themselves on any of the steam vents.
Okay.
And
I
Garner's going to
assume-
step up to the new suit of armor.
Okay.
How far does the steam shoot out?
It's literally just slightly out of each pipe, so it shoots out slightly and then just goes up slightly, so you're not in any danger. And then it's kind of coming out sideways. The pipes are across the door. None of them are into the room. So you're safe as long as you don't get too close.
Gotcha.
Right, is Garner going in front of the armor again?
Yeah.
And I will go to the side of it, on the north.
Okay. I'm actually going to say, before I talk as a suit of armor, it's a good time for a break.
Okay.
Cool.
We will do this riddle after the break.
Who give us the riddle now?
Back it over the break.
No, I will give you the riddle after the break.
No! We need time to process riddles.
We want to leave it on a cliffhanger, you know. Will they or will they not solve it?
Well, the cliffhanger is you know there's a riddle to get through this door.
Side story. And there's a 1 over there. Cool.
There is a
We're on
one,
a break.
yes.
So we're on a break now.
On a
We
break.
are on a break.
On
now.
the break.
It is break time. Take a break, folks.
I'm
I'll
gonna
be
say
right
that
back.
I don't know if they're just lurking out there, but Gloopy, so good to see you out here, buddy. I assume you're lurking. If not, you know, hey, good to see you. Puddles, I think you're lurking out there, so good to see you, Puddles.
Puddles. Assuming
So
you're,
much-
assuming
so
you're
much
paying
love.
attention enough to hear us.
Either way, if you guys are there, thanks for joining us today, even if it's just lurky lurk. Yeah, I like acknowledging people when they come in,
Yeah.
Yeah.
even if they just being quiet.
Hopefully they heard us.
Yeah.
Say hi
Nice.
if you heard us.
Hi. The other thing I was going to mention is I saw your mug going up.
Oh,
We
yes,
apparently
but
some people
it's-
don't know we've got merch.
It's not our merch mug.
Oh, it's not our merch mug. This is our merch mug.
That's that's
One of them.
the mug.
Merch
There's the
mug.
Huzzah Smacketh mug. I don't think
Yeah.
I have that one up here. Do I have
Oh
that?
wow! If I hold that just right,
I do.
look, my whole thing blurs into the view of tomato.
I have the mug, but again, I'm getting the same blurry problem. My camera doesn't pick it up so well. Puddle Butts! Puddle Butts has said hi! Hey.
Yeah. The other thing I was going to mention in the break, other than the merch, is that we've got next to Jess's head, there's a gem meter,
Oh, yes.
which fills up as people donate bits.
Yes.
Um,
And when it gets to the top, you get to decide which one of our lovely players gets extra glowiness in their gemstone. Essentially, you're giving our players an extra life because I'm trying to kill them and you guys are trying to keep them alive.
So any bits donated in any way, shape, or form add to that, and the bit pool still exists.
Yes, which is the same for the other streams. Every stream has that, or every type of stream has their own bit pool, which can be used to buy things for the players to help them not die.
Right. I'm off. Going to get more coffee.
That there is the bit pool thing.
Yes. Coffee time.
See, to be honest,
With
I am
instant
going to pop off
fortress.
for a moment. I will be right back as
Oh.
well.
It means David and I can't be the ones talking.
Oh, bag of holding. We're so close.
The count of endless water. We've got exactly that. That's interesting.
That?
Because we do keep running out of water.
But the bag of holding.
I
All the
know.
stuff we can hold.
Water?
Just don't let a neuron have a bag of holding.
We can't hear you, David. Well, at least I didn't hear you.
No, I was muted.
Hello
Yeah.
again.
Okay,
Then-
I'll be right back.
Cool. Yeah. We're talking about what the channel, what viewers can get for us by donating bits using the bit pool. Apparently, who has a bag of holding for Neuron? He might be hiding a few too many things.
I just read that wrong. I read you can get a potion of Flying Fortress. Sadly, not a thing.
A flying fortress does sound amazing. But does it turn
Yeah.
you into a flying fortress? Because you imbibe it and then become a flying fortress?
Isn't there a house flying castle or something?
Howl's Moving Castle.
Moving castle. Oh yeah, good point.
All made into a Studio Ghibli film.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I only know the Studio
Because
Ghibli
it's
ones.
and it's Welsh.
Yeah. Oh, Puddle Butts, how are you as well? I think we're all doing fine. Sorry, I've just seen your chat. I don't know, and the hype, which hyping, I still don't quite understand what that is, other than hype. And David is tuning something, so you can't answer.
We're doing well, Puddles, I think. We're actually getting through a lot of rooms today. For once, we are really going places in this pyramid. We're going from room to room. Each room is only a 15 by 15 cube of grey.
But
But we're
considering the size of the first floor, which had like 4 of these rooms, and it took us like 3 hours.
And we've met people we haven't fought. We've met people we are actually talking to and have made alliances, which is exciting. And they're druids, which means I've actually been thinking during the break of ways I can try and actually make sure we can bring further on their good side, because Ghana has a background in druidry.
Nice.
Catherine said that they're actually friends
Oh,
Made it.
Whoa!
sorry.
What's snowing?
Something. So say that again. Your microphone is going weird.
Still going away?
Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you, Chaotic Bifector.
Oh,
for
thank
the
you.
Loads of bits. 500 bits. Thank you.
Audio is still weird.
We
Very
can
quiet
just.
now. There's still quite a bit of static.
Just muting something. So. Oh, thank you very much. Those bits are awesome. I think that has moved the gem meter. I think. I'm also hoping it's working because I programmed it earlier today. So hopefully it works.
No, sorry, I'm just catching up on chat. I haven't kissed anything, and no one died. And chaotic perfecta.
Do we all have a
The
glowing
500
crystal at the minute,
bits.
by the way?
Is my audio better?
Yes.
Yes.
We can hear you.
Bits for my guilted heaven, y'all on mute.
Oh no!
Which means she didn't hear me say that.
Oh, we have gone up on the gem meter for those 500 bits from Chaotic Bifector. It's
Ooh.
worked.
Yay!
It's working.
I don't think there's been any singing. No, there hasn't been any singing either. There's
I
been lots
know.
of puzzle solving. It's a
I
very
think
different
singing is much harder to do during puzzles. Like
Yeah.
during combat, everyone knows their role during combat, so you can actually get in songs between things. Especially someone like Garner, who's like, what am I going to do next round? Probably swing with my sword. I can look up song lyrics now. Like that's just something you can do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you're dealing with a puzzle, I think having someone, or if all of the party were engaged in thinking of songs about the puzzle rather than the puzzle itself, I don't know how we would ever defeat the puzzle. So I think there's a sort of, it is harder to do puzzles and sing.
The good thing is there are some things to fight on this floor.
Yay.
I'm just hoping
You
that they're
don't
not
already
walking
have the song
around with
lyrics
us.
embedded in your noggin. No.
Oh, we have plenty of song lyrics embedded in our noggins. We always prove that every time we do singing in fights. But the thing is, they say that humans only use how much of a percentage of our brain do we use?
Oh, apparently that's a myth, but it's meant to be only something like 12% of the brain. But apparently
Right,
it's
and our
you
party
actually
in
use the whole
particular
thing,
probably
but
only
only
uses
about
half
12%
of
at
that.
once. Yeah.
Right.
So, it's like if we're only using, if the regular person only uses 10% of our brain, our party collectively probably only use 3%. So that leaves little room for puzzling things out and singing. You either have to sing or you have to puzzle. But you can't do both.
Yes,
Okay.
it's called multitasking.
Multitask?
If
Can't
anyone
do that.
hasn't mentioned yet, Brian informed me that yesterday evening when he was doing Macbeth scenes for something, that he won the best scene of the night in the performance thing he was doing.
Woo!
Oh, very
And
nice.
therefore has been automatically cast for Richard II in 2 weeks' time.
Yeah, well, in the show, not necessarily that role, but in the show.
In the show. Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah, that was it was kind of fun. It was a group that I've done a couple things with. Did I post the link to Coriolanus on our Discord?
I think, yeah, you've posted that in random videos on the
Right.
Discord.
So if you check out our Discord, there's a link to one of the previous performances with that group called Plague Mask Players. But yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. Did a Shakespeare scene. Macbeth and my scene partner and I just felt really, really good. We were the last ones of the night to go, and so we're looking forward to Richard II now.
Yes.
Could you post a link to that when you have that? I know it starts at like 1:30 in the morning in the UK, but
Right. Yeah, they tend to take a longer time to get their videos posted
On YouTube.
On YouTube. So it's been taking 3 or 4 weeks for them to get them posted. But as soon as that one, because we also have Lysistrata that needs to come up, and then last night's it was called a Shakespeare Cabaret. People kind of taking on dream roles and scenes. So yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Nice.
And they decided that you were best of the scenes that they did.
Mm.
Yes. The participants and viewers got to do a quick vote.
Castellan was asked which Macbeth scene you did.
So we did Act 2, Scene 2, which is the right after Macbeth has done the deed, and he's kind of freaking out, and his wife is like, "Stop being a wuss," and he's just kind of crying about what he's done.
Yeah.
But that is it's a fantastic scene. It's a wonderful scene. Lots of emotion in that scene, and so it was kind of like one of those scenes that you feel good when you're done, because you feel like you've really kind of emoted something.
Awesome.
I was about to say, can you give us spoilers? But I don't think Shakespeare can be considered spoilerific.
Yeah, like if we were to talk about Loki, I feel like we're too close.
Yeah.
Too close, too
So
soon.
close. Yeah.
Don't want to spoil it. Shakespeare
Been
it's
around
been
a while.
couple hundred years.
Mm.
If you didn't see it yet, then I don't think you're going to get around to it. So,
You say that, but I've never actually seen Macbeth.
oh really?
Mhm.
But you know
I
what
don't mind.
happens.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, to be honest, enough people have talked about Macbeth around me that I'm pretty much sure I know exactly what happens for the whole story.
People die.
Yeah.
Lots of them.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like all of them.
My usual funny spoiler is everyone dies. But, but I think in this one, in case,
Everyone dies.
everyone dies.
It actually is a spoiler.
Oh,
Awesome. Anyone else?
we
up
lost
to anything?
Ghana.
We have lost Garner for a moment. I
Okay.
think he just suddenly had to run away. Oh, there we go. He's
Oh,
back.
there we go.
Hello again.
Yeah, sorry, I just had to normally when we have a break, I normally get myself a drink, but I also check in on my wife to see if she needs anything. And today, because we had the break a bit earlier, I just forgot to ask her if she needed anything. And then suddenly I was like,
Just
oh,
checking.
yeah, need to get drink and stuff for her.
Awesome.
Oh,
yeah.
Well done for taking care of your wife too.
yeah.
Cool. Are we all back then? Oh, I'll just post the Discord invite because it's always good to.
Yes,
This is
because
where
the-
everything will be posted.
Coriolanus and every subsequent video that Brian is in will be in there somewhere at some point.
Coriles anus, yes.
Yeah. That is how it's spelt.
Yes.
I'm not going to be able to read that differently now.
Well, it's the only way I can remember how to spell it when I was like typing it into chats and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm in this colonial anus, yes.
So does it have to be in the not suitable for work?
Oh yeah.
That depends entirely on your
no,
emphasis.
I don't know. Should we go back to?
See, it didn't say, "Ooh, your conversation has got to be checked by a moderator before we let that go through."
True.
That's
So
'cause
if
I
you
knew
ever
it was
want to say
Shakespeare.
anus, you just put it in Shakespearean, and the filters are confused.
Like most people when they read
Except
Shakespeare.
they're not on Puzzle Pirates. The game we play on Puzzle Pirates, even if you put a swear word in the middle of another word, it chat filters it. Because once I tried to write expensive, and I got the I and the S the wrong way around, and it said ex John Thomas of. Because it changes penis to John Thomas.
Yeah.
But I also quite like the fact that it changes OMG to billions of blue blistering barnacles. And it's so much easier to type OMG than it is to type billions of blue blistering barnacles.
And if you don't know what
Slight
Puzzle
aside.
Pirates is,
Puzzle Pirates is the other thing we all play. Well, most of us anyway.
Yeah.
How
Regularly.
many of you guys do play Puzzle Pirates? Am I the only one who doesn't?
David
I-
played for a while.
Yeah, I don't anymore.
Nominally, I play.
You play when you're not working, and occasionally
not
even when you are.
Actually, our puzzle pirates. Our pirates got married
Yeah.
while I was at work
Yeah.
because I had like a 1 hour break between
Yeah.
events, and it was like, meh, let's let our little
Let's have a
pirates
pirate
get
wedding.
married.
Let's
Let's
have a
do it.
pirate wedding. So we did. That was a while ago now.
It's
And yeah. So I think we were about to see a riddle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, we were back then.
I think so.
What room are we in?
52.
We're in Area 51.
Which a meme said the other day that Area 51 of the US is actually the Harry Potter Wizarding School of the US. They just say it's aliens.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That is my new headcanon for that. So
Great. So the suit of armor leans forward and says, "Another riddle for you brave adventurers. The more of this there is, the less you see. What is it?"
darkness.
That was quick.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I was hoping someone would sing that.
David finally at least said some song lyrics.
Does he get inspiration?
He's got
If it doesn't-
inspiration already, I think.
Already
But
got
that is the first time David's joined in on the whole song lyric thing.
And fog is also a good answer.
Fog is also a good answer. Yeah. Anyway, the suit of armor then clinks and clanks and moves to the side.
Right. Thank you, lad. I shall open this door.
Okay.
What was on the big door again, by the way?
A bunch of pipes.
Oh, that was the... Yes. Awesome.
It was the steamy door.
Yes.
You see another room with a statue in it. Just let me go to the notes for that one too. Right. Here's a really good thing that I did decide to do this room just in case you got to it, because look where you are. I really hope I don't run out of stuff because, yeah, it's only 9:30. So there is a statue in the
Just
center
get an
room.
enemy- just get a room ahead and just put bonus enemies in it.
No, just put one fire elemental in there. We'll chat with it.
I'll try to kiss it, touch it, or wave my red handkerchief at it.
Obstinate but cute enemy number 51.
Everyone is singing Darkness now in the chat. I believe in a thing called God. Yeah, okay. The statue, it is another knight in armor, but this statue is holding a book. And it's a stone book, but it's open on a page. And there are various lines of something all on the page, and I will show you. There is a handout. What is written on that page? Where is it? It's not there. And in the other hand, because it's got one hand holding the bottom of a book that is open, and in the other hand, it's got an outstretched hand with the fingers all splayed, and sitting in the middle of the hand are 5 rings.
Oh.
Rings all have the Roman numerals 1 to 5 on them.
5 gold
Book.
rings.
Is this all about finding the one ring?
No. The book has this in it.
My eyesight's not good enough. Does someone want to
So,
read that?
I shall read it aloud for
Yes.
you.
To the bard.
1. Look what thy soul holds dear. Imagine it to lie that way thou goest, not whence thou comest. Suppose the singing birds musicians, the grass whereon thou treadest, the presence strew. 2. And not the king exiled thee, or suppose devouring pestilence hangs in our air, and thou art flying to a fresher clime. 3. All places that the eye of heaven visits are to a wise man ports and happy havens. Teach thy necessity to reason thus. There is no virtue like necessity. 4. The flowers, fair ladies, and thy steps no more than a delightful measure or a dance. For gnarling sorrow hath less power to bite the man that mocks at it and sets it light. 5. Think not the king did banish thee, but thou the king. Woe doth the heavier sit, where it perceives it is but faintly bore. Go, say I sent thee forth to purchase honor. The end.
Very good.
And there's nothing else in this room.
Nope. There's the rings with the Roman numerals 1 to 5 on them, held in the other hand.
Right, so, ring 1. Look while the stewards down, imagine lie the way their garrets not whence thou come. So that's the future. Grass and musicians and birds. Right, so, bird musicians, druids, do any of you sing?
No, we're not a bard. I thought you were a bard. You said you were a bard.
Didn't hear any of that.
Yeah, you froze for a second, so Jess, you might have to repeat.
Okay. No, I thought you were a bard. You said you were a bard.
Yes, but you're a bird.
Sounds like Shakespeare to me.
Shakes who? Oh, that famous bard playwright from many, 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 many long times of other measures of time and distance and place.
The LBs have said inspiration and you're in for reciting.
Prestige.
Thank you.
Phyllis says, I don't have a spear. Does anyone have a spear then? To shake out the words.
Shakespeare. Okay.
So
I know some of that sounds really
Richard
familiar.
II,
Richard
according
II.
according to Google.
Ha! Ha! See, I knew that the exile ones had to do with Richard II because that's a big part of Henry Bolingbroke getting banished. But thou the king, and then he becomes king. So are all of these? Oh, Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, Act 4, Act 5.
Felicia just rolled a natural 20 on wisdom.
Natural 20 on wisdom.
Does that give us any
Okay.
hints?
I'm going to say then that Felicia, for some reason, has heard this, and she knows that it is the same piece out of order.
Ooh. Maybe we can rearrange rings in correct orders.
So let's see.
And Urine, do you want to try on the rings in random orders?
I'm guessing the statue is that have splayed fingers.
Yep.
Yeah.
All places that the Eye of Heaven visits should be the first one.
So 3 should
Are
be
you
1.
cheating, Alev, and Googling this?
No, that's where I would have started.
How high does one have to roll to get Google?
No. Let me think about this because I know I've seen this speech. Yeah, it's all the places that the Eye of Heaven's visit. So 3.
Yeah, I know nothing. I don't even recognize the words. Without Google, I can't do this.
I mean, hold on. We don't have Google, but one thing we could do, we haven't named the pyramid yet. So if we call her Alexa and then just say, "Hey Alexa," ask the pyramid to give us the answer.
Our Alexa's muted up this level.
We can unmute her. Could take the gag off.
You gagged Alexa?
It's alright, she likes it.
Did you get consent?
Of course.
Garner's also going to just invite the new
Alexa,
people
if
with
you're
legs.
okay, flash the lights.
Not okay, say pizza.
Safe word is apple. But Alexa's gagged, she can't say it. You've got to have another signal in this situation. The stream has suddenly taken a dark turn. I would just like to reiterate that this is not a BDSM podcast.
That made no difference.
So it's.
Does anyone have Siri?
Wait. No.
No, give Brian a chance to figure it out.
So 3, 5. 3, 5. I think I've banished this. So it's the exile, then exile, and not so that's 2. So I know those 2 go together.
3, 5, 2.
3, 5, 2. Then how would those 2 go? I'm pretty much going on the meter of it because Richard II is almost written entirely in meter and not in prose.
Okay.
So it'll have to fit.
He must have used very big pages if he wrote in meters. Right.
Big letters
Oh.
for the players who couldn't see very well. So old guys in the acting troupe. So I'm gonna go 1 and then 4 sounds like it would be the end.
Okay, so that's the order you would put the rings on the statue?
Yes.
Okay. Congratulations, you got it right.
Ah!
Nicely done.
Ah!
Huzzah, Shakespeare.
Ah, Shakespeare!
Oh, the
Nicely done.
bard.
Yeah. Cool. Right, when you do that, hold on, let me. What does it open?
The door.
There isn't a-
There is no door.
Opens- It opens the door up
There's
here,
no spoon.
The door is a lie.
up there.
David,
That
could
door.
you
and
hide
it
the
opens
note?
I've done that.
this
Cool.
door.
It's opened 2 doors, has it?
It's opened 2 doors.
Sorry, it was
Yep.
this one and this one.
Yep.
Cool.
Right.
We don't know that though.
No.
I guess we just hear some clinking.
You hear some clicking and some clunking, and you know it's done something.
I'm gonna look over at this this armor that's
One near
outside
you.
this door,
Mhm.
and be like, "Excuse me, fellow. Which door did that open?"
It just goes, you will have to search. My job here is done.
Would you like another one?
I will stand and wait for the next brave adventurers.
Felicia tried to have a look to find anything else in this room, but she rolled a 9.
No, you don't find anything.
So
else?
As the before we go on to the next bit, just because I'm curious on it and want to find out a bit more. This is possibly going back a bit while Anuin was still figuring out the poem and stuff. I just didn't want to interrupt before. I want to talk to the other 3 druids just quickly and
Okay.
ask what they're doing in the pyramid. Just go, oh, I came here because I was wandering from my clan and trying to find out about civilization. You're druids, you're from a society like me. Why would you come to a place like this?
We heard that there was different nature here, so we have come to investigate and see if it is natural enough.
Valdry's
And
going
it-
to
Very
lean over and go,
natural.
and is it? What have you determined?
The whatever entity seems to have created the life in here, they seem to be quite clever. All the wildlife in here is far smarter than normal. So we
Fast
wish
mark
to try
and
and find whoever.
Quicksilver's
responsible.
gonna look slightly smug at this. Gonna radiate smugness from his little furry body.
If Ned's nearby, Ned the little half gnome thingy is gonna give him another little pat. He likes Quicksilver.
Okay, we can continue now. Garner's
Okay.
got me.
Well, Aleph rolled a 17 perception, so could he have noticed that this door has opened?
Yes, you will notice that that's where the sound came from, and that there was another fainter sound, so that you know what? I will reveal that room.
Hey guys, I think one of the doors in this room over here open.
Excellent.
Onward.
Onward, brave adventurers.
Right.
This one.
That room just contains an absolutely massive empty urn.
Can it be picked up?
I'm earnestly unsure what to do.
No, it is too heavy. Did you say you're earnestly unsure what to do?
It was a little bit of a stretch.
Dungeon. Right. Are there any ashes inside this urn?
No, it's just completely empty. There's a slight sort of like watermark in the bottom of it. Like at one point it contained water, but it's dry now. It's dried out.
I'd like to perceive the room.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to.
You don't perceive an awful lot other than a giant urn in the middle of the room and no other doors.
Could we try putting something in there, like some
could
water
try.
or? Who's got the Hazar Cola? Could tip some Hazar Cola in the.
Oh, right.
urn.
I'm going to tip my mug and pour it out into
Okay.
the urn.
Okay, as you pour it into the urn, for a moment it starts filling up with it, but then it's like it absorbs it, and suddenly it's absorbing it as fast as you're pouring.
Right, that didn't work. What else do I have?
Aria just goes, try water. Everything on
Right.
this floor seems to be themed around the elements. I try water.
Have you got any?
We've got our water
Use
skins.
a lot of our water. Would you?
But our water skins aren't going to be enough to fill it, are they? Does any of you have the spell? You've got a cleric, haven't you? Does one of them have the create water spell?
Ooh, she can make snowflakes.
My book does not show me how to create water out of nothing.
Then I guess we'll have to find another way to get water.
Maybe out of curiosity, the chat have they looked at what the chess pool options are recently?
We are exactly where we need to be, apparently.
How far are we off our endless water pouch?
Oh, we're at it.
Yeah.
We have exactly enough to have well, at least.
Claire Cat has asked for a chest redemption poll.
Yeah, I've posted what they are, and the poll options are limited. I can only do 4. So should I put the endless
How many
water?
bits are there?
Decanter of endless water.
We've got 4,100.
Yeah, I'd say that you probably want to put the decanter of endless water in there.
Yeah.
At least then we never have to worry about water again.
But
Like,
also
bag of
put the bag of holding in there. One's more useful than the other.
I mean,
I'm
we've
going to create a poll.
Or holy water.
Sorry, my computer's getting really slow.
I actually had forgotten there was a decanter of endless water in the bit pool buy thing, so this is kind of hilarious.
Ha 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 ha!
3,500.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know in D&D, a bag of holding, if you turn it inside out, the world collapses.
No, if you break it.
Oh, okay. In some systems, it's been like you put the bag of holding inside out and the wheel collapses. With a decanter of endless water, how fast does it actually put out water?
No idea. The instructions don't say. It's just a decanter of endless water.
I mean, I think if you left it upside down, you'd probably flood the place.
Yeah.
Over time, yeah.
Faircat said this means that there's another way of solving this. So do you really want?
I don't know.
Decanter of endless water?
I'm kind of for wanting it on the grounds that we don't know how often water comes about in this pyramid.
So it's a good thing to have anyway.
Yeah, it's like water is something we're going to use. We all have 2 water skins each.
If this is to do with elements, and the red was fire, maybe the blue is water, and maybe there's water behind the blue door.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not denying that. I'm just saying a decanter of endless water solves one of our permanent needs of the pyramid in general. Like if we ever have it, if we say that we know there's like 52 rooms on this floor, if we're here for like several days trying to get through this, or if we have to take several long rests, well, I've already lost all my water supply fighting the fire thing. So we're already down on water for this floor already.
We've solved everything else but the blue door.
There was another door.
There is another door that's just open.
Yeah. I had
Go up there and
Alan
check.
with his half-elf ears heard a door open somewhere.
Alan, what do your half-elf ears hear?
There was a door opening somewhere.
Oh,
area.
yeah, but it's this other door. Up here.
I think it was that one. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still going. It was redeemed, so I will put the poll in.
Oh, so we have to have
Technically, the viewers get to decide because they've asked to have a poll. So
they decide.
You can advise them, but they get to decide now what's bought with the bits because
and
that
I've
was
put-
what we
So
told them.
does
they
that
were going to do.
does that mean that we shouldn't vote?
You shouldn't vote.
I've put 4 things in there, and if people want different, they'll have to tell me. Because we've only got a limit of 4 plus later.
plus save it for later.
And I've also reduced what it says because it was too long to type.
Right.
And yeah, the poll is now at the top of your stream chat, whoever, for viewers.
It's like too long didn't read, but too long didn't type.
Cancel them and said what do the players want.
What do you want?
God is saying endless water.
Can I have a bag of holding for my endless water?
David wants a bag of folding.
I prefer water, or save till later.
Right. So
Because we could get an instant fortress.
Is
If
one of
we
the options on the
redeem-
redemption that the people on the poll can decide not to vote, and then nothing happens?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a wait till later. There's a don't spend it basically.
Oh, okay.
So, if we did redeem something like Bag of Holding, does the chat get to decide who gets it?
It would appear in a chest and you decide as players.
But I also don't see why we need a bag of holding everyone. Like, I'm not at weight capacity yet.
I mean,
And Nurin wants a bag of
Nurin
holding.
clearly wants a bag of holding.
Yeah, I know why I knew it was a bag of holding. We'll never see the bag of holding or anything else that appears in any chest ever again.
Why
Only
doesn't a Nurin sing like a really sad song, and then maybe we could just cry into the end?
Right, you've not got long left to vote, but so far it's now wait till later because they've decided actually they're not going to help you.
No, we want the water. We want water. Water. I'm so.
Shall we try the
parched.
other door?
I'm so parched. I'm thirsty. My
Only 2 people have voted.
tongue is
Too late.
dry.
Let's wait till later. Thank you
Well.
for voting.
Thank you for voting.
Right, you're not getting any help.
go
Right.
walking then.
So, I will drop one little drop of water from a water skin
Mhm.
into the urn.
Okay. Well, when you stop pouring the cola huzzah, that will soak away. When you pour in the drop of water, it stays there.
Ha! People, water works!
But it's a very big urn, just telling you.
Very big. So we should go elsewhere.
Did the
Right.
did the taps going into the place of the key? Oh, that hurt, didn't it? It probably wasn't
Yeah.
water.
Right, that feels more like acid.
Right. This
And our friends the druids don't have create water, any of them.
Nope. It's not a druid spell.
Oh look!
Ah!
Guess what you find in this room?
It's a water elemental.
It's a water elemental.
Oh, it's an elemental, so it's not.
It's a water elemental.
Oh, great. Here we go.
Valdry's gonna
So-
wave and then take out his notebook.
Please don't start dancing. Is it dancing?
No.
Thank goodness.
Yes,
Yeah.
well, sort of.
Could you
Singing.
pick up? Garner, you're strong. Can we bring the urn here and just move the urn to the water elemental?
The water elemental it looks a bit like a fountain, but it's a fountain that's sitting in a room with no water. So the water just keeps kind of splaying up and rotating without any visible mechanism. But it is an air elemental. Sorry, water elemental. Brain. The three druids see that there is a water elemental and they back up and they're like, we've had enough of fighting stuff. We need to rest before we fight anything else. You guys are on your own with this one.
Do you want
So
some
far, these
healing?
three have been very unuseful.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, they yeah. And they're going to sit down and be like, we're going to rest here for a while. You're on your own.
Right,
You're taking
no,
that thing.
hold on. Ghana is going to shut the door on this water elemental for a second. We have a bigger problem here. Shut the door on the water elemental. I'm going to look to our free druid friends and I'm going to say to them just, look, we've been walking together for about 3 rooms now, and when I suggested you came with us, I thought it would at least be a good idea for parity, but so far it seems like we are dragging you through this place. Do you have somewhere better to be, or do you at least have something you could give us to help fighting this water elemental? If you're going to be hanging back here and just letting us take all the damage, I appreciate your crystals are broke. I appreciate that you're not going to resurrect from this, but take it like decent beings, for goodness sake. Either that or at least help us help you.
Aria at that point is going to be
Otherwise,
like, I appreciate that you guys want to push on, but my group is tired. We are low on energy. We are no good to you. I will not put their lives in danger. We have
You
done enough of
heal
that.
us?
Do you need healing?
I don't. I'm down 1 hit point.
More pertinently, can you heal us after if it comes to a fight?
Ned goes, I could possibly do one person if you really needed, but then we really would need to rest ourselves.
Oh. It will depends how well we're rested.
Well, right. Well, this elemental
Could you
isn't
give
going to kick its own ass. Let's do this.
a drink of Huzzah Cola, would that boost their health?
The problem is that they're out of spells.
It gives
Oh, okay.
They're
temporary-
druids who are pretty much out of spells.
Oh, you
Ah,
know what?
yeah.
I'm gonna look at everyone and be like, right, this water elemental won't kick its own ass. Let's do this. And I'm gonna take a big swig of my Huzzah Cola.
Okay.
But
That
I don't
gives you-
remember.
It gives you a temporary hit dice. Well, you use your hit dice, but it gives you temporary hit points on top of whatever you have.
Right. So
And it
how
lasts
many,
for an hour.
how many temp hit points do I get?
Whatever your hit dice rolls, plus your constitution modifier.
Oh! Ew! So that's a 1d8 plus 2. 1d8 plus 2 slash 1d8 plus 2.
3.
Oh.
Oh.
That one.
Really?
Well, Yeah. Take another
No.
swig.
Can I do that?
It just uses
that
up your hit
work?
dice.
Can you?
It uses your hit dice up, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's
don't
using up
care.
it's using up your hit dice. You
I
only
haven't used any
get
of my hit dice.
you only get one back when you take a long rest.
So that used a hit dice to do that.
Yeah. And a head dice is good for short rests. So I taken another swig.
No, I'm not, unless I get hurt.
I mean, it essentially gives you a short rest
Yeah.
on
But
your
it-
health.
Yeah.
But I'd also, Valji would just like to point out that the water elemental does kind of appear to be kicking its own ass at the minute.
Okay. And also, just in case I hadn't said, there is a key. There's a blue key in the middle of the water elemental.
Aleph, how would you like to shoot a key?
Alice pulls out his bow. I should give it a go.
Felicia goes into the room and says, "Can I have key?"
The water elemental does not understand you.
Valkyrie goes in a room and bubbles.
If the fire elemental met the water elemental, would think it's steamy.
Ew.
Right. While we're in talking with it mode, seeing as everyone's going to try talking with it mode first, Garner's going to go in, and while it's still friendly to us, he's going to put out his 2 water canteens
Okay.
in the hope that the water elemental might just, while it's still vaguely friendly, fill his canteens for him.
It reaches forward towards them, and it kind of gives them a bit of a feel, but all the water recedes with it when it recedes again. It's not made of water that it can give you.
Okay.
Was the urn movable in the other room?
No.
Oh.
Right, let's do this.
Wait.
I'm.
How
trying
long
to-
has it been?
Are you
Take the
attacking
key?
it?
How long?
Can we
Attacking
try and
it.
take the key?
Just reach in and take the key. It's only water. Water doesn't hurt.
Yeah,
Unlike
yeah.
fire.
It's not like it's fire.
I don't know. It depends what the water can do. Like if it can suck you into it or something. I don't really know what water elementals are capable of in this.
No.
There's one way to find out.
I could try and shoot the key out.
Well, we still had to kick its
that
ass
would be a
anyway,
tactic, yeah.
so...
Does anyone have ice magic?
Not really, no.
Icy magic. No. How long has it been since the last fight at this point, by the way?
Probably around half an hour to an hour, because you've been moving around and doing puzzles and stuff.
Which of those
How
is
long-
it?
Matters for his cannon, though.
Aleph has
The
a quar-
cannon is gone. I think you've probably taken long enough to solve the puzzles.
Aleph has a quarterstaff. I could try, like, poke the key out if someone stood behind. I don't know, would that work? But... I don't
Yeah.
know. Give it a go.
Can we just kick this thing's ass?
Does it have an ass?
It doesn't have
Because
boobs.
as soon as we knocked the key out of the fire elemental, it attacked us anyway.
Did.
Right. So...
So we should just go for it.
So,
Do you wanna roll
Valdry
for
is
initiative?
going to crouch down on the floor and
Mhm.
craft a little cannon.
Okay.
Since we haven't rolled initiative yet, I'm not going to use that for an action.
Haven't...
Castellan has just said time for keyhole surgery. I'm assuming you're all rolling for initiative.
Not
yeah.
Because we haven't triggered it yet.
No, I
No.
know, but I'm bringing up the turn order. So I'm pretty sure
Because-
you're about to do something to trigger it.
You have
No.
no idea how badly Garner is thinking of just stepping back into the previous room, folding his arms, and sort of having a timer in his head of when he'll actually join this fight.
I think you should do that.
Just to make up for the last time when I had to fight the fire elemental on my own for about at least 20 minutes, I think.
So probably one round in D&D time, 6 seconds, so 20 minutes in real time.
No, it was at least 3 It was at least 3 rounds. The only problem is I know it's not. It's going to bite me on the ass because unlike last time, it would still be 4 of you against the water elemental, where it was just 1 of me against the fire one.
Yeah.
So I feel like Garner would be put to shame anyway.
Chill wounds. Sacred flame. Healing word. Mace. Mace is probably not good against water.
Actually, hold on. Let's look at my character sheet a sec.
Yeah, I'm just looking at my things. We're not very good against water, I don't think.
Right.
I don't know.
So, I'm going to step into the room.
Mm-hmm.
Where am I?
In the left corner of
There we are.
room number 53, I think it is.
I
Or
will-
51.
There we are, area 51. I will look at this water elemental, and I will say these words. Your water holds a key. It'll be useful to me. So give it fast, or we'll kick your ass. You already smell like my wee.
Vicious mockery? Okay. It makes a wisdom saving throw, I believe.
Does.
Which it summarily fails.
Ha ha! It does 1d4 damage.
And has disadvantage on the next roll. Well,
It does have disadvantage on its next attack, I believe, yes.
D4. Pew! 2.
Two? It's not come up yet. Oh, there we go.
it took a while.
Let's go on. Right. Okay. It is
Can someone turn it into wine?
peeved by this, and you'll need to roll for initiative.
Psychotic damage. But now it has disadvantage. Ha ha!
Did you say psychotic damage?
Psychotic damage.
Yes. Because it is my damage.
Psychic damage.
Psychotic, yes.
Alright.
Nasitavo.
Felicia actually rolled well for once in initiative. Oh. Definitely know what I'm doing.
Alright, is everyone in there?
I believe so. Is the water elemental in them?
Alright. Felicia. You're up.
Now, she will look at her spellbook and look, ooh, Sacred Flame. And it's radiant damage. And there's a snowflake that comes down
Okay.
onto the thingy. So she
And it
goes,
tries to make a dexterity saving throw.
yes. In Mia's name, be a snowflake.
Okay. It gets a natural 1.
So it fails. So it
It
gets
fails.
a
1d8 radiant damage.
three. And then on top of that, as a bonus action, Felicia will summon her spiritual weapon,
Okay.
which will appear as a snowflake
Okay.
above
So
the
you've
elemental.
done a radiant snowflake, and now you're hitting it with a snowflake.
Yes.
That hits.
17 with 7 damage of whatever type of damage that is.
Force damage. Okay.
And it's like, ooh, this actually worked for once. I'm
Yes,
happy.
that was all working.
So, yeah. Felicity will actually smile because I think that's the first time she's actually hit with
Okay.
2 attacks in one go ever. So, yeah.
Cool.
So, your guys' turn.
And you're in.
Right. Well, I've already got it with Vicious Mockery. So it's It stays until its next turn, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So I don't have to do that again. On its next. Okay, so it's disadvantage. Cool. Yeah. So I have my.
Felicia making a splash. And can someone turn it into wine? No, because none of you are Jesus.
Are we sure? Because Anuran's pretty confident on that one.
Well, you're not Jesus.
Personal Jesus. Okay, so I'm gonna use my my glowy. You actually told me what it was called.
Oh, the crossbow.
Yeah.
The crossbow of radiance.
Yes, crossbow of radiant crossbow. Because I bought bolts for it.
Mhm.
'Cause I'm smart. So I'm going to shoot it. Pew!
Awesome. You miss. It just right at the last minute, it just kind of flexes out of the way, and your bolt goes straight through and hits the wall. Which way are you facing?
Well, I'm here in this corner.
Okay,
So
you're good.
going to that corner.
You're good.
Right. That sucked.
You
It sucked your arrow.
smirked. You laughed at that. To be fair, I raised an eyebrow, but you laughed. So I'm calling that one out.
Right. So, who goes? Quicksilver, Aleph Garner. I am gonna look over at my notes because I know I have. That's not the right one. That's not the one. All my notes got messed up. You'd think by now I'd have this memorized, but I don't. Never mind. Oh, I bet it's still on the notepad. Yes, I'm looking up the words to my bardic inspiration.
I was going to say, you're looking at the bardic inspiration, the new one.
Right. So, this is for Olive this time.
Ooh, ooh.
You feel inspired by the bard. Now you find things not so hard. Whatever you do, do with class. Now get on out there and kick some ass.
I love that bardic inspiration.
Bardic inspiration.
You know, I'm totally going to get you to come up with another one for a different genre of music the next time you level up.
I'll be happy to. The next one might be a country song.
Okay. I didn't think you liked country.
I don't.
Awesome. All right. Is Niran doing anything else?
No, that's it. Action bonus action. I am done.
Okay. Quicksilver. I don't think there's anyone to bunny boop.
No. But I do believe he is.
Apparently, Niran might need some bunny booping.
I think I'm okay. I'm only losing a few points, but I am actually injured.
Okay.
All right. So he is about 15 feet away, so he can charge
Mhm.
at the water and attempt to headbutt it.
Headbutt it with a charging headbutt
Yep.
attack.
Headbutt.
That does hit.
Cool. So he
we
gets,
found the magic number.
because he managed to charge, he gets an extra 1d6 of bludgeoning damage. So it's 2d6 plus 1. Wow. Where's it going?
Okay. Although Quicksilver headbutts him with a lot of extra force than normal, it doesn't seem to make as much of a splash as you'd be expecting.
Oh.
Making a splash.
Making a splash.
So I've been watching the Olympics, and smaller splashes are better in diving.
Mhm.
So this is a good thing.
In the diving, yeah. All right. Is that all the Quicksilver's doing this time?
I don't think Quicksilver can do anything else.
Okay, so it is the water elemental's turn. I might have to roll the dice to see what's going to attack. I'm assuming Quicksilver is on someone else's square. Ghana.
Oh,
Right, so who is attacked? Felicity and Urine and Quicksilver.
But I missed.
You missed.
I hit twice,
Okay.
but you did mock it.
Yeah. I think it's going to go for Felicia because Felicia did the snowflake thing. And it was
Okay.
powerful. So, Felicia, you are being attacked, but I believe it has disadvantage.
Yep.
What is its attack? There we go. There it is.
At 20.
Okay, so we got a 21 and an 18. So, does 18
They-
hit?
Both hit. Yeah.
Both hit. Okay.
Wow.
Armor class is 17.
I think it does 12 bludgeoning damage.
What? How?
It basically-
What does
like
it attack with?
It's sort of like a section of the water sort of just reaches out a bit like a fist and literally slams into your chest.
So
It's literally
12
it's
damage.
called a slam.
Nice. 12 damage, you say, right?
Ouch.
Yes.
I'm at exactly 50% life.
oh.
Okay. That is all it's
So
gonna do for
Felicia
its turn.
takes the impact.
Okay.
But she's not bloodied because there's less than 50%. It's bloodied if it were a thing.
Okay. Aleph.
Aleph. So, So Felicia attacked it. Did she hit it? Sorry.
Felicia did, yeah.
Yes.
Felicia
Yeah.
hit it twice.
Okay.
Quicksilver hit it.
Yeah.
Anurin missed. But Anurin
Right.
did vicious mockery on the previous occasion.
Cool. Right. And Aleph has bardic inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Cool. So he is gonna draw his short sword and slice at it with his bardic inspiration,
Okay.
going, I'm a guy facing troubled waters, but I will lay you down.
Yay! We've got some singing.
We've got singing.
Awesome. You don't get the +2s because you should only get that with a ranged weapon.
Okay.
But you got 20, so it still hits.
Yay.
It should be a box you can untick for the +2.
Oh,
You can untick, yeah, in the attack thing. If you're using a melee weapon, untick that when you before you roll,
okay.
and then tick it again if you're using a ranged weapon, because it's your archery bonus.
Okay.
Aleph got inspiration, apparently.
Yep, inspiration for Aleph for singing. I'm assuming.
Thank you.
All right, yeah, that hits
Right.
anyway.
Sorry. Okay. So I'm rolling a 1d6
Okay.
+2. Great.
Okay. And again, that doesn't seem to quite do as much damage as you expect it to. The
Gosh,
sword sort of
darn it.
slashes through and just kind of... There isn't much resistance, but it seems to kind of hurt a little. Is that what we're doing?
That's all I can do.
Okay. Ghana.
Right, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, so Ghana is going to activate his rage, but is already activated one now, but before I do, I need to ask if I because I know how rage works with the whole sort of damage thing, or like you have to attack something.
Mm-hmm.
Does a grapple count as an attack? Like if I tried to push it out of the way so it's no longer able to get at Felicia, and I'm sort of like the main thing that it has to focus on, does that count as an attack? Because I am actually engaging it and shoving it about and stuff, or
A water elemental cannot be grappled. You've got nothing to hold on to.
okie dokie. That is annoying.
Anyone have a straw? We could like try drinking it or something. I don't know.
See if we had a bag of holding.
Baldry. Do you have something to
Had a bag of
Let me
holding.
just disassemble my biro.
You don't have a biro, you have a quill pen.
Well, no, the biro fell through a wormhole recently. Never heard of Bic before.
Is your water elemental, from what I've seen of the other hacks, can you pass things through it?
You could try.
I mean, from what have I seen so far from where other people have tried to attack it?
The swords and things are going through it, yes. They're sort of causing damage as they do, but not as much as normal. But yes, it does sort of go through it.
Right. Okay. I don't think this is going to work, but I think it could annoy the thing enough to take its attention off the others and onto me. So
Okay.
I'm going to activate my rage, and I need my character sheet up for that. Let's get that back up. Character sheet. My rage is down to 1 left. And again, I don't know if this counts as an attack, because this is weird what I'm going to try and do.
Well, I'll see what you're doing, and then I'll tell you if it counts.
I am going, because it's made of water, I'm going to try and take my shield, and I'm going to try and literally cut off its ability, because I'm guessing when it's sliced with a thing, the water melds around it so that it keeps its form. So you can't cut its limb off because of that. But my reasoning is, if my shield is big enough, which I'm hoping you'll be able to answer the yes or no of this immediately before I even do the attacks, I should be able to know. Can I ram the shield like through its midsection to cut off its top and bottom?
No, it's too big for that.
It's too big for that.
It's too big. It's a large creature.
Okie dokie, okie dokie. In that case, we'll stop trying to be clever and we will go at it with... We've activated the rage, we've seen how much damage it can do,
We'll be
so
back in a second. Sorry.
Okay.
And I give inspiration for
Probably
Ghana.
moved everyone around.
No, it's
Inspiration
not.
Ghana for trying to think of something.
yeah.
Okay, well, I was going to use my inspiration anyway, so I'll use my hand axe and just not take an inspiration down, if that's okay. So I already had inspiration.
Okay.
Yep.
And yeah, hand axe and shield, just in case damage comes my way.
Okay.
Nat 20!
Yeah!
Yes.
It's a good job you didn't use it.
And not on a door.
This is my floor.
Nat 20 and not on a door.
Yeah. Woo.
Right. R-dash, isn't it?
Slash R.
Slash R.
Slash R.
Oh, come on! Why can't I ever get this? Why do
You do the symbol first to tell to
Yeah, but
instruct
I know,
you're
but I don't know
making
why
a
it's so
command.
entrenched. Like by now, I
Yeah.
should have. But every time I'm literally so confident each time I say R-dash. I'm so confident every time I say that. I don't know why I am.
There's
You
one
have to
where
do
you
the
know you're
slash
confident, so
first.
you invert it, and then you're wrong.
Right? Am I? I've never had a nat 20 for damage yet because I've
You
been
do-
attacking. So
You
what am I
do
doing?
twice the number of dice, but you still
Right.
add the same modifier.
2d6 plus 3 plus 2 for raging. 12.
Nice.
That is actually that's middling.
Yeah.
That's middling, I guess, for
Um,
what it
What type of damage is that?
That is slashing.
again. Okay, yeah. Again, you notice that doesn't quite seem to hurt it as much as it ought to.
Yeah, I think we're clued in from a fire elemental that
Okay.
this is going to be a thing.
Okay. I believe that means it is Valdry next, unless you're doing your barbaric inspiration, Ghana.
Yeah, I will use barbaric inspiration. I'm just trying to remember the poem for it. I'm going to actually no, I can remember something even more important, and I'm going to look to. Anuin's not even here.
No, currently not.
I'm not even going to give it then. If he can't be bothered
No.
to be here for it, he doesn't get it.
I will allow you to do it not on your turn. I will allow you to save it for when Brian is back.
I'm going to save it for when he comes back, and he's going to listen. Damn it!
Okay.
I'm preparing vicious barbaric mockery.
Hey!
Okay. I will allow you to save that. All right, Valdry, do you want to take your turn?
Right, okay. Valdry is going to stand up from where he was creating his little cannon. And from where he is, a little sort of round object is going to roll around to where Alan is standing. Now, if I said, would a 10-foot radius cover all three of the people on the back row?
I don't entirely understand what you mean. Are you trying to do your allies or the elemental and whoever is close enough?
The allies.
Okay.
10-foot radius. So that's 20 feet.
Each creature within 10 feet of it.
Okay.
Could I get everyone in the room as an ally?
That would be literally everyone in the room.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, Valdry is going to activate his little cannon, and it's going to spin around and fire at each of the people in the room a little black ball of fur, which is going to land on them and start purring.
What?
What? You might have to explain.
Are these tribbles?
You just fired little black tribbles at everybody.
Oh no,
Valdry
has built a cat cannon.
You just fired black kittens at everybody.
Yeah.
I stop laughing.
Technically, this is a protector Eldritch cannon, which emits a burst of positive energy that grants itself and each creature of its choice within 10 feet of it a number of temporary hit points equal to 1d8 plus my intelligence modifier.
Okay.
But it is doing it in the form of little cats.
Okay. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. We definitely need artwork now. We need some people watching the stream that are good at artwork, because there's been so many awesome scenes in the pyramid. I'm just like, we need art of this. We also really need Florian and Tariel riding a chicken. I think that's still one of the things we really need.
It's on my list of stuff to do.
So everyone gets 12 extra hit points.
Temporary hit points.
Temporary hit points.
You add temporary hit points?
There should be a box above or underneath normal hit points that says temporary hit points, and if you are hit, you use the temporary hit points first.
Okay, and it's 12 of those you have, do we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Ooh,
That's amazing.
And everyone has a little purring black kitten on their shoulders.
Yeah.
But the cats cannot attack the water elemental.
No, they are purely
No, they're purely there for comfort and love.
comfort and love, yeah.
Fuzzy.
You all now have a therapy kitten.
Fuzzy.
I assume we don't get disadvantage for being distracted by the kittens.
No. Unless you want to be, of course.
And Valdry...
That was Valdry's bonus action.
that was my cannon, yeah. Valdry is going to step in... Can he fire past Alev if he's trying to do lightning wheel?
It would bump into Alev.
Oh, Alev's in the corner, I think.
Oh, no.
Ghana.
Sorry.
Ghana, sorry. Yeah, I read the wrong label.
It wouldn't pull the elemental in any particular direction.
No, but could I hit him? Could I hit the elemental?
It depends. So can you put the instructions for lightning lure up, please?
Yeah, probably. I mean, I just have to see it, but
Okay, no, we'll allow that, but it's gonna have an interesting effect if it works.
Ah,
It's definitely going to hit in the Ghana.
Shocking.
it's not gonna.
it's not currently
we want-
touching anyone.
And it gets a 12, so it fails, and it moves onto the square with Ghana, and
Yes.
Ghana is now sitting in the middle of a
Of
water
an
elemental.
electrified.
Of an electrified
That's
water
what I was.
elemental. So Ghana and the water elemental are going to take 1d8 of damage, lightning damage.
4.
Thank you.
Sorry, I
Four.
forgot that it wouldn't stop on you.
Thankfully, that becomes 2 for me.
Nice.
Even though it's lightning damage.
Yeah, even though it's lightning damage, because I am raging and I have a bear totem. And bear totem halves all damage except for psychic.
Okay.
He's also got a
Would you
cute
like to do
kitten.
your barbaric inspiration for Nurin now that Nurin is back?
No, I'm going to wait for Newen's turn.
Okay. We are back round to Felicia.
So can we see that the
Yeah, you
So
can see now that the water elemental is literally around Ghana. It's surrounded him. He's kind of inside the water
Am I
elemental.
drowning?
Sort of.
Can I near and grab the key? Oh, they Ghana grab the key while he's drowning.
You could see.
I'm now confused about what to do because I assume if I attack the water elemental now, it's going to hurt Ghana.
Only if you miss.
Don't miss.
Okay. Using my inspiration, Felicia will go, please be careful, and the snowflake will get smaller to be more specialized.
Okay.
And we'll try to attack with spiritual weapon with inspiration.
Okay.
Will it go through? 19
That hits.
with 9 force damage, I believe it is.
Yep. That does damage.
And that was the bonus action.
Mhm.
And is it this one? Okay, and I'm going to use can I use, because it's a bonus action of something that already exists, i.e. the snowflake, can I then use a spell of level 1 spell?
An action one.
Yeah,
I'd say so. Because
cool.
you're not having to concentrate to keep the spiritual weapon going, are you? It's just, I think it says it's an attack bonus action.
Yeah, but it is a mouse move. But does it need concentration for keep it going? No, it doesn't
No.
say so.
Then I would say that you probably don't. You're not technically casting a spell anymore.
Cool.
So I would say you can cast a level 1 spell at the same time.
So what I'm going to do is, knowing that Garner is stuck in there, Phyllis will go, by Mia's name, I cast Shield on Garner, which within 60 feet, and a shimmering field appears and surrounds Garner, granting +2 bonus to AC for 10 minutes.
Okay.
So Garner, you've got +2 to your AC now.
Okay.
And that's all Felicia will do, and she's used up her inspiration.
Okay.
And she goes splash as her snowflake hits the water.
Okay.
Because why not?
And you're in.
Hold on. I need to go back in time on this because Anuin wasn't here the last time.
Okay.
So this is just a quick thing for the stream who weren't here last time. Last time I gave Anuin a very generous bonus to his damage, which he did not use at all.
Yes, I did.
Just to say he rolled really, really bad off of it.
Yes.
So I have decided that your barbaric inspiration song today has to be a little different. You got a bonus, but you didn't hit hard. To quote your ex-wives, your thrusts were barred. So pick up the pace and brandish your sword. Do some damn damage. Our enemy's bored. And you have barbaric inspiration.
Can you make sure that one goes on the Discord,
Damage.
please? I want that one in writing.
Yes, please.
I wrote it down anyway, so I can put it somewhere.
Stick
in a
that
bit.
one in Rhyme Zone in the on the Discord server. That was brilliant. Do you have inspiration? Yeah, you have inspiration.
I do have inspiration.
So is that
I'll-
giving Anurin barbaric inspiration?
It's giving Anuin barbaric inspiration with a hint of vicious mockery.
Okay, Anurin, it is your turn.
Right. So. La, 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 la. I think it is time for more vicious mockery.
Oh, we seem to have lost you, Brian.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
frozen.
Here we go.
I hit him too hard with my mockery.
Cool.
Oh, no.
Oh, am I back? Is it gone?
You're back.
I
You're
think
back.
you're back.
I think
Yeah.
I'm back.
Oh, sorry about that. 'Tis time we took you to school, because you're acting like a damn fool. I'll tell you just once. Here's a cap, you dunce. I'm going to smack you with my tool. Vicious mockery.
Awesome.
So this is in response to
Yeah.
Garner's.
12. Does that save or not?
Let me get that out for you so you can see.
I think it's saving slave
it
12.
was
14.
14, so it fails.
Ha! Ha! So, roll 1d4 plus. What was the barbaric dice?
An extra D.
1d6?
Yes. It's
I think so.
however the normal inspiration works, but for damage. So if the normal inspiration just adds D6, then it adds an extra D6.
Yeah,
It's bardic inspiration,
well-
but for damage instead of rolls. Attack and saving rolls.
Okay, so it's 1d6. Cool.
Okay.
I'm gonna think. Whoop. 10! Ha!
Nice.
Ha! 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 Max damage!
Nice.
Yeah.
That really seems to hurt the element.
Yeah.
My unique brand of barbaric inspiration helps here.
Yeah.
Well, it was a vicious mockery inspiration that went with a vicious mockery, so that's fitting.
That was awesome.
Okay. Is that in your turn?
That's it. That's all I've got.
Great. Quicksilver.
So the water elemental is at disadvantage for attack.
Yep.
Felicia was hurt, wasn't she?
Mhm.
Yeah. But the Neurin is 2. I don't know who's
Anurin is
more
less
hurt.
But Felicia does have some temporary hit points now.
Yeah. So it's not the end of the world. I could survive
Okay.
for longer.
So if Felicia doesn't feel like she needs healing,
Ain't bloodied yet.
okay. Buddy's gonna headbutt. Bunny's gonna headbutt. The 13.
Does not hit.
Oh,
14 does.
fudge nuggets. I don't think he can do anything else. He's just going to
Okay.
look slightly wet on his forehead, slightly cross.
Okay.
I'm confused.
Right. Garner, can you make a strength saving throw, please?
I would love to. If I could find my character sheet suddenly. There it is. 13.
Right, you fail the strength save. So you are sort of grappled by the water elemental.
Mhm.
You cannot breathe,
Mm-hmm.
and you take damage.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just roll the damage.
Caslam just posted, don't let that dampen your spirits.
You take 13 bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
Okay. That becomes 7, 6. Is it bounded
6.
up or down?
Down.
Cool. So that's still on my temporary hit points.
It was 13, so it should have taken out all your temporary hit points.
He
Plus an
takes
extra
half
one.
damage.
Yeah, I'd only take half the damage, don't I?
Yes, sorry. Of course. Right. That is all it can do. Cool. Olive.
Right. If Olive attempts to stab or slash at the elemental, is it gonna hurt Garner
If you miss
if I miss?
badly, I will say that you hit Garner instead.
Okay.
Otherwise, I will say that you went roughly where you were aiming.
Cool. I think Olive still has inspiration, and he's also buoyed up by the fact that he's got a little cat. This is Catrick Stewart, everybody. Little black cat. Little blue.
Did you say Catrick Stewart?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
So yeah, he's just gonna try and slash at the elemental thing again. Where that I keep going to the river to slay. Huzzah! Slash it!
Awesome.
Nat 20
That
because
was
you
that
use
was
your inspiration.
inspiration. So
Yes,
that is a
with the
natural 20.
inspiration. Yep. So with that 2.
Roll 20 is being really good to you guys today.
Nice.
Is that double damage?
Double the damage
Double.
dice, yeah,
So with
but the same modifier.
so it would be, if it's 1d6 plus 2, it would be 2d6
2d6 plus 2.
plus 2. Cool. Great. Come on.
Awesome.
Everything is awesome.
Thank you, Catrick Stewart.
Ooh, just noticed, David, you put the little gems for our own little characters.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Everyone has a little gem by their name.
They have been missing for the last 2.5 streams.
Oh,
Yep, they have. Right. Is that all Olive is doing?
yes.
Okay. Garner. Oh,
Right. So am I inside the thing being...
You're inside the thing. You can do another strength check to try and escape the grapple, or you can try and attack it from within it. What's your constitution modifier?
Good question. My constitution modifier is 2.
Okay. You can survive for, I believe it is 3 rounds plus your constitution modifier without breathing. So you can survive for 5 rounds. Just so you're aware, but I'm counting this as the first one.
Okay. Do I receive any penalties to just attacking while I'm in there?
No, you can attack quite well. You're grappled, so yes, actually disadvantage.
Okay, and even though I'm grappled within the thing, can it still attack me within it?
Yes, every turn that you are grappled, you will take damage. It's essentially putting pressure on you. It's squeezing you with water.
No.
Okay. And even if I get out of the grapple, am I still inside it?
No, if you get out of the grapple, that is you getting out of it.
Okay. So as long as I get out on far away from Valdry, who is 100% responsible for this. So yeah, I'll use my strength check. I do get advantage on my strength checks when I'm in raid anyway, don't I?
I don't know. You'd have to tell me, to be honest.
I believe I do.
Okay.
Let me
Let's
get
go
out.
with yes.
Things are more fun when you just say yes. I do have the rule book up. Let's just go down to Barbarian, because this is an important role. You have advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws when raging.
You do then.
Woo.
23.
You succeed in getting out. Which way would you like to go?
Preferably into Valdry so I can attack him.
I'm going to say if you go in that direction, you potentially knock Valdry over because you can't coordinate that well trying to get out.
Yeah,
of
I know. Is it only Quicksilver in that space down there?
Yes.
Is there space for me to go into that
Also, you
square?
could go into the middle one.
Yeah, I know, but then oh no, Valdry can only lightning lure towards him, so as long as I'm out the other side.
Yeah.
So does that count as my action and my move if I do that?
That is your action.
Okay. So I get out and then I'm going to look at Anurin and I'm just going to say, I don't have a rhyme! I was drowning! Kill it! And that's your inspiration, be happy! And Anurin has barbaric inspiration.
Aha! Huzzah, inspiration!
Awesome. All right, Valdry.
Oh, Boundary. So his cat cannon is currently in the water.
Yeah.
Elemental square.
Mhm.
Can it still trigger?
It's in the water square too.
Yeah.
What is it trying to do?
It's trying to fire more cats at people.
Then I'd say no, because it needs to be outside the water to fire cats. Otherwise, the cats are going to drown.
Okay.
Is my cat drowned?
And I guess it'd have to do a
No,
strength
your
check
cat came out with you.
to escape the water.
Yeah.
Yay!
Now, can I work out how to do a strength check with it? 10 plus 0. So it's plus 0 on all ability scores. Okay. I'm going to make a strength saving throw to try and move out of there.
Okay. You could
13
also
wasn't
potentially
enough.
pull it out if you wanted to use Valdry's action instead.
But then, no. The cannon will attempt to roll in. It rolled a 12.
It fails. The cannon is still stuck inside the water
Cannon's
elemental.
stuck in the water elemental. Okay.
Yeah. So technically it should have taken damage as well. Can it take damage?
Yep. It has currently got. What level am I? I have no idea what level I am.
3.
3. Okay, it's currently got 15 with 12 temporary hit points.
Okay. You can take 13 off it as well.
So it's on 14. Cool. Valdry is... Okay, and there's another question here.
Mhm.
He wants to do Sword Burst, which
Okay.
does this. But he's assuming that because of the walls either side of the door, it would hit the elemental and not either side of the elemental.
They're spectral swords, aren't they? So they can sweep. So I've said before that they don't go through the wall and the wall therefore protects them. But if you think about that, then they can't spin because they'll hit the wall and stop.
They could just slide past. I could do it vertically. I'm dexterous. I'll lean over and do it. Cool. In that case, it needs to succeed on a dexterity saving throw.
It succeeds.
Oh, 14.
Yeah, I got 15. Plus, 17.
And that is all they wrote.
Okay.
So is there now, is that just a temporary thing, or is it one that lasts a while? Those spinning.
Duration instantaneous
It's
implies that it happens and then it's done.
Okay.
Yeah. I kind of was hoping you'd finish that battle so you guys would take a rest and one of you would sing something because
It's almost time.
But it's 10 to 11.
And it's not looking bloodied
Don't kill
yet.
It's not quite bloodied yet.
No.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Might have to. Let's go sit with the other three in the other room for 2 weeks and come back. Hopefully they'll be ready to fight by then too.
Did
I'm
Garner
kind of
manage to
tempted
knock
to
the
say
key
let's
off?
take an interval and Brian gets to sing his song because Brian's been waiting to sing his song. No? Are you happy to wait?
I don't mind waiting.
You don't mind waiting?
I think the viewers and the other players want to hear it.
Yeah.
Put up a poll. Put up a poll.
Put a poll. Do the
Here,
players want to
I'll
hear the
redeem-
song
I'll redeem
now?
a poll.
Even though.
It's not a chest poll, but it's a poll.
Okay.
Let's do
There.
a poll.
Great. Poll. Do
we
people
keep
want
kicking
to
ass?
hear Brian sing the song now anyway, as if they're taking a short rest? Or do people want to save the song for when it would, in theory, be sung?
I'm
Because
trying
we
to
haven't
make the
had a
poll
song
is
for a
very
little
slow.
while. Yeah. So, yes song or wait for the song? Councilor said yes, please. Just because I'm aware we're the singing stream and we've not really done much singing the last 2 streams. Because you've been busy fighting elementals and doing puzzles.
The duration will only be a minute.
Okay. I will also allow the players to vote.
The first one will be not song.
Not song. You've got not.
Song?
No.
Yes, song. Wait a minute.
Well, to be honest, now it's kind of overwhelmingly yes song. So, someone click no.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, everyone else said yes. Literally everyone else has said yes.
I used some channel points to guarantee it as well. Oh, there's 2. Oh, that says no. Well, one is.
Anuin said he doesn't want to. Anuin voted no, so
Right.
Garner's
No,
Garner does everything Anuin does. I actually have 2.5. Oh, there we go. It's gone.
Well,
There we go.
I've got
Yes song.
39,000 points of channel points. I could keep voting. So there was 100% people wanted song.
So, wait, you have 32,000?
39,000.
39. Oh, damn, you're 3,000 ahead of me. All right.
Okay. They would like a song, please, and you're in.
Right. So gather round, folks, because I've talked to you about all the places that I know you've come from, and I have visited all those places and told you stories of what I found in those places. But now, I have to bring you a little something from my own family history. This is a song I once heard my father sing to my mother. I didn't understand it then. I think I understand it now. I was far away, you were home, and there to stay. I came home that night. I had been out in a fight. I saw you, my comfort there. All I could say is I want to play with your hair. Then I went and laid beside you on the couch, and I cried, cried. Yes, I cried on you there. All I could think was for me to say, let me touch your boobs. Let me touch your boobs. Let me touch your boobs. Put my hand upon your chest. There I was, going to rest. I knew that you would hold me still until I felt I had the will to carry on, fight again, journey on, and find my friends and help them there, and fight a fight. There I might even find I had to kiss a spider or a framing chair. I don't know what that's all about. What are you talking about? Kissing things? That's weird. That's so damn weird. Ah. All I had to think as I fight is that I wanted to see them right there and then. I had to ask again. Ooh, I had to ask. Let me see your boobs. Let me see your boobs. Let me see your boobs. Well, we sat, went to bed. I know that I had to wed you then and there for a while, and I would get a pile of gold, gold for you and for me, and a little dragon that I don't know where it came from or how it got there. It's in my pouch, guarding a coin, and I don't really know why there's so many damn animals in this song, but God, they're all over the place. But all I could think as we lay in our marriage bed was I was the luckiest man on earth. Whatever planet we happen to be on, probably not Earth, some mystical place. All I could think was how I've been blessed because you said yes. There you let me, oh, you let me touch your boobs. You let me touch your boobs. You let me touch your boobs. You let me touch your boobs.
And if anyone had not realized, that was Florian and Tariel. And Brian has officially made it canon that Nurin is the son of Florian and Tariel.
I think Aleph misheard and thought he was thinking about touching shoes. And is very confused right now. Why would he want to touch
Awesome.
somebody's boots?
Okay.
Boobs.
That was
Amazing.
awesome.
That was amazing.
Yeah. I hope everyone else enjoyed that. I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
Look at me.
So that's That's what that was.
So that's
that
Anurin's
was...
version of Florian's song to Tariel.
Yeah.
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 By the way, the bit emoticon or whatever it's called,
Mhm.
it says "show love" is the name of the thing.
Show love for boobs. Yeah, great. That was a brilliant note to end on. Thank you, everybody. I hope everyone enjoyed watching today's stream. And we will be back with more Pyramid in 2 weeks' time. And then we will be back on Monday with Florian and Dara. Or at some point during the Guild of the Feather the Spoon, I'm imagining we'll actually hear Florian do the original of that song. When Tariel agrees to marry him, by the sounds of things.
I don't know.
Maybe when he proposes. Who knows? But yes,
he will understand the kissing the spider and kissing
Spider.
the chair lyrics.
And why there's so many animals in that song. Yeah. And everyone else will be back. It's not just Florian and Tariel, of course. Kate will be back as Kutsara, the druid, I think, with the spoon goddess.
Yes.
Bear will be back as Malkan, who is a half-orc cleric. And David will be back as our DM, and Cal, the very, very incompetent wizard.
But he is a
And we
dragon
will have
slayer.
pets, including Spoonlord. You are a
Spoonlord!
dragon
The
slayer.
Dragon Slayer. Yes.
Yep. Cal, the dragon
Spoon
slayer. Awesome. All right. Thank you, everyone, for watching, and I hope you had fun. Please follow us, subscribe, tell people about us so they can follow us too. And we will be back on
But
Monday.
you want to raid someone? I don't know.
Yes, if there someone we could raid. Let's raid somebody. Is there another D&D player? Are there any other D&D players active?
I don't see any that I know, but I do have a friend that is playing right now.
Can we raid them?
We can raid them, I think.
Could you send me their username? Because I have no.
Yeah.
Bear in mind, I've never successfully managed to raid somebody else. So.
We have, because we've raided Puddle Butts before.
Okay.
We've raided Puddle Butts.
Here, I'll send it to you on Discordy.
Cool.
So if anyone wants to watch someone else play D&D, because we're done,
But it's
you
not
can
D&D.
continue watching. Is
It's
it not
just
D&D?
another streamer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what we would ask is that you all hang out with us, stay with us. You go in the raid, you make a bunch of like emoji thingies, and be like raid, and then they get to introduce themselves to us, and it kind of helps boost their their viewership. Because that's kind of important. Kind of helps give them a little lift.
And it does us too.
So they're playing Call of Duty right now?
Call of Duty
right?
Warzone. Yeah, they're currently playing Warzone.
Okay.
I'm
it's a
selecting
very,
the right
different kind of thing.
Yes.
Okay.
But it would still, be us doing them a solid, doing them a favor. The person that we're going into is King Aiden.
Okay.
They play a lot of Dead by Daylight. He plays obviously Warzone, but most of what I watch him play is Dead by Daylight, and he's just a cool guy. So
okay, cool.
Cool. I'm going to start it now. So I think you guys will disappear from here, and then we'll stop streaming.
Okay.
Cool.
All right.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Hope you come with us to the raid.
stick with us while we raid.
And now hopefully it will work. Now that we've said all that.
Oh no, the thing popped up on the thing. It's like rating King Aiden with 14 viewers.
Okay.
So
Awesome.
we're coming. We're
It will
coming.
go as soon as the timer hits the bottom. We will raid, I
Long
believe.
timer.
Yeah, it is quite a
you
long
can also,
timer.
I think
isn't
you
it?
can also just hit the button.
I think if you hit leave, that leaves rather than go
No,
to the raid.
don't do that.
Okay.
Don't leave. I'm saying.
Oh, what? Bear can hit the button.
Bear can hit the button.
Yeah. I'm trying to, and I see no button on my screen.
Oh, I don't have a button.
So I don't know. How long is the timer?
It's already halfway there, so
Okay, so we'll
much
just
halfway
continue
there.
chatting.
we'll just continue.
Well,
I have
Alright.
no idea
So-
how it works. If I hit stop streaming, will it stop this happening?
Yes,
Ah,
probably.
don't do that!
Don't hit anything. Don't do anything.
Don't touch anything.
Don't
Yeah,
touch
so
the
if
body.
any of
Hands
our
off.
if any of our viewers, if you guys have other streamers that you follow, that you like, that you love,
Let us
you know,
know.
let us know and suggest it to us, so that way we make sure that at the end of all of our streams we're rating others to kind of
Yeah.
join communities.
Yeah,
That is a good call.
Awesome.
Right, I think we are probably
we're
Almost
about to
there.
go,
we're
hopefully.
really close to rating. Oh, the little bar is going blue now.
Yeah.
And now pink.
Yeah.
Off we go.
Hey,
Think
there it
so.
is.
We are rated.
Oh,
Yay!
Boom.
I know
And I
Puddle
think
Butts
we-
is their biggest subscription giver, or is that Bits subscription giver? Don't know.
Yeah.
what do we do?
Can someone do raid?
Like raid in the chat and just
Oh,
let them
okay.
there.
Raid party.
Could you stop? David, have you stopped streaming now?